Howdy, everybody. What's going on? Sorry, I got to look up over here instead of normally at the computer. Found out the camera's bad in the computer. So, hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back, Mr. Occasional Outlaw. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. All right. Let's start this off here. We got the Gentleman Prospector, Alaskan Assassin, WK Prospecting, Chef V, Occasional Outlaw, Megadog, Steven Stark. I'm Zaxxon, Alaskan Assassin, Gene Cloth. We got JP in the house, Hobo Rob. Let's see here. Who else? Who else? I know I missed last week. I've been missing a bunch of time. Oh, Crash, what's up, brother? Good to see you. James, what's going on? Beer prospecting. We got Zaxxon in the background over there. He'll be back in a minute or two. So, how's everybody been doing? What's new and exciting? Mary, how are you feeling? So yeah, I think I got hey Annie, I think I gotta be in gotta be work at 5 a.m. I guess we got an ice storm coming in. So yeah, gonna have some fun with that. Yeah, I've just been working like crazy. Look at that. Holy crap. What's up, Jeff?
What's up, John? You handsome devil. Long time, long time.
I know. Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Trying to catch up with everybody, and you got a lot of new folks since I've been around.
Look at that. Sitting right here on my desk.
Awesome. Gone but not forgotten.
Oh, hi Donna.
Donna.
Dan B. Oh. Yeah, so all the people that have just come around, Jeff's been around for a while. He just had to take a break, get busy with work and a whole bunch of stuff. Is that Jack I see in the background?
Zaxxon.
What's going on, Jeff?
Hey, brother.
Hey, Johnny.
Hello, Johnny.
Gentleman Prospector.
Johnny.
Well, how you been, Outlaw? We ain't seen much of you lately.
Man, had some trying times since last summer, and I won't get into it too deep, but it was one thing after another. I went to get one little health issue looked at, and it blossomed into a bunch of stuff. Right now, everything's cool, I think. It about broke me mentally and financially, but I'm through all that and everything's good. I think, until I get my next test and update, I'm just going to continue as normal.
Well, you ain't got no choice. You got to let them take your money, but you got control over your mind. They can't get that.
Exactly. Plus, my old dog man
James in the
is on
house.
his last days, so a little bit of stress there.
Yeah. Have you been lurking in some of the videos? I'm pretty sure you have been.
Once in a while, if I got a few minutes, I'll stop and see somebody or just check in. Matter of fact, I heard a rumor that Mr. James Kohler won Pay Dirt of the Year. Awesome.
He did. That's a big congratulations.
He did.
Howdy, Donna. Long time, Donna.
And that's pretty good because I'm not positive. I'm pretty bad with dates, but I don't even think Culver's been selling Pay Dirt an entire year yet.
It's that good. I actually went on his website. He sold out. So I think I'm going to get to a point next month I can start buying some Pay Dirt again, things getting back to normal where I'm not so stressed on everything, including, cash flow and all that. I think I got it in pretty good shape.
Well, it's good.
Yeah. I'm just glad to see you back, brother.
Me too, man. Almost back to 100%, feeling like my old self a little bit. So I thought, man, I got to start getting back into see how my other family's been doing. I actually
mean,
have more family here than I do have in real life family. You know, my real family. I got more family here.
most of us do.
Awesome, man. Yeah, man. When I went out to Missouri, I was looking forward to seeing, but you were heading out to Arizona.
Yeah, that didn't happen because of some stuff that came up with the health deal. Actually
Ah,
went there. Check this out real quick. I went there for Christmas. I drove 2 days across the country with Jack to see my brother and his wife in Arizona, where I'm end up retiring. I'm getting ready to sell my house. I'm going to retire out to Arizona. But Jack, man, he almost died. He freaked out on me. We got to Arizona and he wouldn't settle. He was disoriented, confused, and it started to affect him. He's got Addison's disease anyway, but we were there a day and a half. I told my brother, I was like, man, I got to take my dog home because he's going to die here. And my brother's like, man, it looks like it. He was in bad shape, man, just from, I guess, being away from home. He traveled fine, no motion sickness, rode in the Jeep all the way out there, but man, he didn't like the strange environment.
No, not when they get older like that. They get really
So he's
attached.
doing better, but he's 14 and he's getting towards the end. So I just try to give him every good day I can.
the only way to do it.
Yes, sir.
Hi,
Hi,
Mandy. Benzo. What's happening, brother?
hey,
Hello.
Benzo. So, John, you doing mail call tonight? Or you panning something? What you got going on?
I was gonna pan something. Matter of fact, I was gonna pan this package out, but it's gonna be an early night tonight for the fact of I gotta be ready for this ice storm. I gotta be in Newtown for 5 a.m. and it's 7:40 now. So, what's up, Jason E. Minor?
Hi, Jason.
But yeah, I
Ice
figured we'd
storm.
just all hang out and do the mail call.
We got a foot of snow here on January 5th. 100-year storm. We've never had a foot since maybe 1926 since this area got that much in one shot.
I'm telling you, this person over here is gonna get a storm.
Oh,
Yep, he's gonna get a storm this year.
me? Don't put your money on that. I'll break out the checkbook on those wagers. We'll get the real numbers on there.
You talking about rainstorm?
Water doesn't fall
That
from the
too.
sky. Water doesn't fall from the sky. People quit trying to tell me that garbage. I'm not stupid. No, we actually had a little rain over the weekend. Not enough to matter. I mean, actually, it was pretty good. We probably got a quarter inch, half inch, maybe.
We'll get something for that non-grass you got there.
You got to realize my town only averages like 4.9 inches a year. We don't get much.
No, that's not much.
And oftentimes that total will come half of it in one shot, won't it? On a deluge.
You'll get storms that come through and they're just dumping, and then they go away just as quick as they arrived, and it's like, oh, there's a half an inch for a year. What?
I actually researched your area because I'm getting ready to sell the house and move where there's no snow. I actually researched your area.
Nah, you don't buy here.
Well, I don't think I'm going to buy. I don't think I want to own a home anymore and take all the responsibilities. I'm looking at some areas out west I can have a nice lease and everything take care of and just do what I want to do. Because I spend too much time house chores and all that, outside, inside.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the great part about the decisions you made in life, to where you got your set income coming in. You can go do that, and you know that, yeah, I pay this much a month, but I also don't have to deal with anything. Water leak, not my problem. Roof
Exactly.
roof leaks, not my problem.
Yeah.
You know, short of snaking your own drain, which you'll do just because you ain't gonna let nobody come in the house, or let somebody come in the house just to snake a drain. You don't have to worry about nothing.
I'm looking for cactus, sand, and mountains. I think I've settled on Anthem, Arizona, about 40 minutes north of Phoenix.
The only thing that I would recommend you look at for out here, don't worry about the heat. Basically, in the desert Southwest, we hibernate during the winter. Don't worry about the heat, or during the summer. Don't worry about the heat. I would look at the winter lows and the amount of wind and frequency of wind, because the wind is pretty annoying when it's like, oh yeah, it's 72 degrees today with a 30-mile-an-hour gale and gusts of 60, and you just don't want to
Right.
go anyway. Those are all I would worry about in the desert. But as far as like the midsummer temps, the 115s, 118s, 120s, don't worry about them. You're going to get somewhere with AC anyway, and you just hibernate from the heat.
Yeah.
I'll be out working in it, but you can just hibernate from it.
Yeah.
What's up, Josh? Aqua Donkey.
Hi,
And,
Aqua.
and even at that, once you get used to it, you've worked in all weather conditions all your life. Once you get used to it, you just learn. You go out for an hour and go relax.
Yep. What you got there? A gentleman prospector.
Prospector.
He's in Missouri, right?
Classy classifier.
Yeah, you got to meet them before you move.
He's in
Yes, you do.
South Missouri, I think. I'm north.
Yeah, but you got to get you talk to Iron Antler and Risha, right?
Pardon?
Beard? You talk to Beard, right? Iron Antler?
No.
Metal detectors?
Uh-uh.
Oh, well then.
They're out
I
there
know
in
him
Missouri.
from chat a
Not
little
that
bit.
far from
Hi, Georgian.
George.
Hey, George.
I thought you were looking with some of them too, but
Quick.
yeah, you got to meet GP before you leave.
Definitely.
I definitely will.
Definitely. All right. Congratulations on winning the very first bag of Missouri Madness. No gold added bag. We hope you enjoy it. Stay golden. GP, Mama Bird, and Momo.
Branch, could you do me and everyone else in chat a favor? When you read the messages and things like that, can you just left out that you won it, because it's kind of a sore spot between you and Brad. You guys get everything.
Brad Hayden. Is Wrench and Brad still winning everything?
They backed off a little bit. David Duran's on a run right now. I keep seeing him win different races.
Who?
David Duran.
Hey, I've been trying to lay out of stuff.
I haven't
I've
been
been laying out of stuff.
Congratulations, Donna.
I've definitely been laying out.
Mary, Georgianne, Donna. You got all the girls over here, man.
Hey, everybody's hanging out, man.
It's his beard.
Brad, speaking of Brad, there he is there.
Yeah, Brad's in chat.
Hey, Brad. Stranger.
So let's see what we got next here.
I actually went through some cons last night for the first time in like 9 or 10 months.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah, I just messed it up. I thought, man, do I even remember how to pan? Can I go find some gold?
Like riding a bike.
Oh, you never forget.
Yeah.
Did you find anything?
That's Donna, you make me blush. Yeah, just a little bit of fine I got in the snuffer.
Nice.
I actually still have, I think I still have a wrench bag and a Mega Dog and an MJ. I still have a honey bottle with some A3 in it. I still have some pay dirt I can go through when I feel like it.
Yeah.
That's all I do with mine. It's here when I get the itch.
Yeah. Benzo, I saw where is he grilling cold, he said, which is fun sometimes when it's like 20 degrees out, go fire up the grill, throw some steaks on.
Yeah, but Benzo's a gourmet guy, so he doesn't grill as fast as we do. He's probably hanging out there for an hour.
Hey, Beerman.
Getting it just right. Oh, Beerman. I was over on his chat last night. He was talking about this BLT he made. And when he mentioned it, I'm like, it's just a BLT. And then he mentioned how he made it and all the stuff on it. I'm like, yeah. Never put that kind of effort into a BLT.
Nice.
We'll something over at Benzo's. I think it was not this. I think it was last week. A little
Mr.
something I got
Mega
in on.
David Dog. What's up, David?
What's up, Mega Dog? Welcome back.
We had to talk Mega into replacing you on a few shows.
So I want to. Will he come up? I've never been where he came up. Remember, he was shy about coming up on panel for so long.
Yeah, he's been on a bunch of shows lately.
Everybody warned him. He popped his cherry, and for like the entire next week, if there was a panel, he was as bad as me. He's on it. It's way easier to talk.
What's up, ATC?
Links at the top. Mega, tap it.
Is Mike Vendetta still around?
Oh yeah. He pops in every once in a while. Hey, Karen.
I guess his website's all wide open and ready to sell. Everything's in stock right now.
And whatever happened, I was going to ask about Big Texas. Are they still around?
Not
George is not.
No.
A little backstory on that one.
Huh?
Yeah.
A little bit of backstory on that one.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is a January Patreon bag from Mr. Mike Vendetta.
Nice.
I'm telling you, I think Benzo's got everybody beat. I think I got more of Benzo than anybody else. Hey, Rusty Nugget, welcome.
A lot of new faces here. A lot of new folks.
Not that bad. And there's always a rotating involvement level in the gold. There, it's like 30% of people that come on will come, pan, and leave.
What's up, dude?
Hey, bros.
What's up, man?
Hey, David. Good to see you, brother.
Come on, Megan.
Heck yeah.
There you go, Jeff.
Staying cozy, David. I saw y'all were cold and catching some snow off the lake there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, got hockey tournament tomorrow.
You still doing that?
For kids.
Awesome, brother.
Yeah.
But you're officially retired, right?
I'm still working, but
Double dipping?
Maybe this summer.
There's James Culver and Katie. Long time.
How much snow you got on the ground over there, Mega?
About 1.5 inches, 2 inches.
Oh, that's doable.
Mm.
Right.
Everybody in the whole neighborhood went out and snowblowed their driveways. Did I trade my Challenger and buy that Jeep Willys before I was gone for a while?
You did, but we didn't see much of it.
So I don't have a wife or kids or nothing around no more, so I didn't shovel or snowblow shit. My Jeep goes in and out of it, no problem. Foot of snow, no problem.
I am all about efficiency, and it's a whole lot easier to hit 4-wheel drive than it is to break out a shovel.
That's a fact. That's what I did.
Hey, I started driving my car in the snow this year. So
there was so many people that went out in their hoopties. I was pulling people left and right with the Jeep out of the medium, out of the ditch. I'm like, why'd you even get out there hoopty thinking you could drive through a foot of snow when you got 4-inch clearance on your car?
Hey, rustic redhead.
See what you need to do if you're there next winter, buy yourself a decoy beater, and whenever the snow is that deep, just put a little tow bar on it, hook it to the back of your Jeep. I'd help you, but I'm pulling someone already. Put a little dummy in there and everything.
Well, I thought, man, I'll go out and meet chicks this way. I'll find some single mom, I dig single moms that's stuck, and I'll get her out, and that's better than going to the bar to meet them. I don't go to the bar, so that's one of the ways I got to exercise my game,
Might work.
Most of the vehicles I pulled up on were abandoned.
Yeah.
Cool. I got a bag from here.
Woo! I got a 50 bag in the bucket that I haven't done. Have you heard
about the gold on though?
Pardon?
Is that the one they forgot to send you the gold in it though, Rich?
No. I forgot to send him gold. That's what that was.
What do we got there?
Some
Ooh,
Missouri
Oh,
madness.
is our gentleman prospector and Mommer Bird? Is that the same folks?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, they're a couple, yes.
a couple.
They're a panning couple. They do some awesome lives. Matter of fact, they were live earlier. I made it to the chat and then got caught up with stuff, and I didn't get to get back to them. I missed a live.
Yeah, they're in
Yeah.
chat.
What night do they do it?
Whenever
Monday
they
and
want.
Wednesday. Monday and Wednesday, I think.
Yeah,
And
I think
Well, they go Monday,
more.
Thursday.
Monday, Wednesday.
Monday,
you-
Thursday. Because Wednesday is Hippie and Benzo. They go live before me on Thursdays.
And I
You
noticed that.
You get along with GP great.
So
Yeah.
for some reason,
Oh, Monday,
some of my
Wednesday. I thought it was
channels
Thursday. Shoot.
that I didn't unsubscribe from channels, but I'm not subscribed to channels. I'm like, how does that work, man?
So this was a
It happens sometimes. One of the big things is make sure that you're on a PC like me or Wrench. If you know you're subscribed to them on the PC and you go look at their channel on the phone and it says you're not subscribed, don't hit the button. They don't correlate right. So I might get on Gentleman Prospectors or Triple A's or Mega Dogs or somebody like that, and my phone says I'm unsubscribed, so I hit the button. But since they don't correlate right, that actually unsubscribes me from the channel, and you get in this stupid cycle of subbing on your phone and your PC. If you know you're subscribed to them, you know you are. But if you're on your PC and it says you're not, then you're not.
Interesting.
That's one of the things I noticed. So I don't trust my phone when it tells me I'm subscribed to someone or not, because I know who I'm subscribed to. But I almost never lose subscribtions. One day I thought I lost all my subscriptions. I wasn't subscribed to anybody anymore. And then I looked up I clicked on my upper corner. For some reason in the reboot, the computer logged me back in. Jackson.
I love that.
Old school there. That was one of the first bags ever out from Mega Dog, and I held on to the one of one. See that?
Mhm.
One of one. I felt special there, David. I was like, one of one.
Wrench has one back there hiding. I see it. Red one.
Oh yeah. I got the red bag, I've got the white bag, and then I got the black one with the printed on it and the inside.
Yeah.
I got that
I
one.
love the
somewhere.
artwork, man. The artwork. He's natural.
Oh yeah. That's like I just happened to find speaking of artwork, Trouble One did this one for me a while back.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I got you guys beat for hand done artwork. Look at Park Rat Pack. Well. What do we have here? We
Oh
both
boy, there's Trouble.
welfare moms fit in just fine.
How do you know I was a welfare mom? Hey, Pat.
So I don't know if this is.
Man, there's autism. There's Mary. I don't hear no cracks out of her. Has she calmed down a bit?
Mary's her good old self.
Mary's Mary. It depends on her mood of the day.
She's being nice to me today. Has anybody heard from Swifty? He texted me at Christmas.
That's what I just did a mail call from him. That was his bag and the 2 bags from Mega Dog and a Culver bag.
But he's not doing lives, right? He's been on a break for a while.
Yeah, he's on a break. He's got some things going on. He's just tending to, and
Hey, shit happens. Life comes at you fast.
yep, exactly. So this is now. If everybody watched Miller Prospecting, was it about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago? He was talking about that stuff that he got from eBay. Some material. So,
I don't know that I'd ever trust eBay for material.
Ranch, you were flexing on your hand-drawn labels, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't
Let's
do
see.
that anymore.
That's pretty good. He's pretty good with it. That's for sure.
Yeah, but that's the
I
hand
don't
draw.
know. I hope you're still hand drawn because I got to get me one of them.
I don't think he is. I had to dig deep in the stack to find that.
So we got. I see gold in here, or at least it looks like gold.
Sorry about that.
We got 4 pounds.
Wow.
material here.
David!
Some sparkles.
That silver bullet.
Yeah.
There's
Missed that.
something. There might be a dozen of those suckers around, maybe. There's Mary.
Hey, Outlaw, we actually got Mary's husband on. We had him in some chat rooms for a while. He confirmed her true age.
What was that comment? What the hell was that?
I don't know, but I'm glad somebody caught that one.
I did too, talking shit on us.
Yeah.
What a name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fits them.
They're gone for good. So.
What can you say about that?
Hey, Cummage in
Just
Alaska.
an easy click. Is there a Kermage in here too?
Space Miner.
Texas Donna.
Oh.
He sent me a letter, James. What's that? Go ahead.
Donna was my first. 2 years ago when I started the channel, Donna was one of my first. Her and Mega Dog, John Wrench, PA Dan. Hope Dan's doing all right. I texted him the other day because the Chiefs and Philly are going to be in the Super Bowl, but he didn't text me back.
He was on chat last night.
He's got a new job. He's working a lot.
Oh, is he back to work? Good.
Yes, he got back to work, but they got him working mad hours, and he's making good money doing
that's
it.
Fat
So
Jack.
he's not complaining.
Oh.
So, yeah, James, this year he got a hold of me, and when I bought it, and he said he took a test pan of it, and he wasn't happy with it, so he decided that he was gonna make another batch up and send it out. So we'll find out. We'll have to pan that out. Let's see. Now, this we're gonna get into. We got a bag from David
Another
Maynard.
Missouri guy. Columbia, Missouri, David Maynard.
Yep, I got to meet him out at the festival in Missouri as well when I went out to see GP and Mount Bird. Yep.
Good people, huh?
I told you that would be a good time. I know you had plans. So this bag was donated to me. The winner who won this bag decided to have it sent to me. So his way of saying thank you for what I did.
Pay it forward. Nice.
Got some stickers and magnets.
Cool. Looks like you still got a few bags to go through on that shelf behind you.
That shelf, I'm surprised it hasn't fallen yet.
I think there's still an outlaw bag back there.
There's a couple outlaw bags back there.
I remember when I first got into the community and started doing pay dirt and giving it away, selling it, whatever. And John would just have the bags up there for months. And I said, I don't even need to put gold in them bags.
Yeah.
So this is his no surrender bag.
Not that anybody would do it, but the regular sellers kind of could probably tell you what bags that they didn't need to put any gold in, and they would never hear back about it. You know, there's certain people that you just know aren't going to pan it.
I have bags that I won't pan.
I'll pan them
that
all.
I should pan, but I won't.
I'll pan them all.
I got me a Rigby bag. I'm not panning that.
A what bag, David?
Rigby from Flower Gold Wizard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't got any Flower Gold Wizard stuff yet.
I've heard those are tough pans.
Yeah, I'll pan them all, but I certainly choose the less popular, more readily available ones to pan first. I got an outlaw bag sitting in my closet that I've been itching. Yeah, I've been itching to pan it, but I panned one of yours one day while my kids were at school, and I felt bad because my youngest girl likes to do the gold stuff. She would have loved that bag, and I keep seeing this outlaw bag. I'm like, ooh, pan it, it's outlaw. I save it for doing it with the kid.
So it was a nice bag.
I don't think you ever made that one.
Look at
Man,
that.
that's an old bag there.
That is my bag.
Oh, yeah.
What was this? Contents include material gathered from northern Missouri creeks and streams. Pater is unsearched with gold added to guaranteed amount. Heavy pans.
Awesome.
Miss them days.
Curly Bill.
What's up? What's up, Curly Bill? I was actually just talking with John Bob Millwright yesterday, seeing how he's doing and everything. Seems like he's doing pretty good. Talking chainsaw stuff with him. One of the guys happened to blow up one of the chainsaws.
Two-stroke gas is hard to add.
Those
Well, I mean,
collectible
the
bags.
reality is you look at Wrench's shelf up there, and basically everything on his shelf is a year old or older because he's surrounded by Pater at his feet too. Everything on his shelf is a year old or older, so everything on that shelf has gone up 25% in value since he got it, and they're all quality sellers, so they're all over what they were supposed to be. He's way above in the ROI on those.
Man, I did pretty good. I sold a couple of ounces of stuff that I had bought around 1900 or let's say there to under $2,000 an ounce when it was that price. And here a few months back to cover some hospital bills and stuff, I sold the rest of it to old John. Man, I made some good money. You know what I mean? For holding on to it just for a year. That price, when that spike happened, I was in good shape.
Uh-huh.
I got bags in my closet. I swear you were paying. I was paying, or I know for a fact I was paying $55.60 a gram.
Right. And I had a few of some of that stuff, man. I ended up getting, averaging 75, 80 bucks a gram, I think, if I remember correctly when I sold it.
Which is good.
And I still have some.
No, I haven't, Kermage.
I still have that big 14-gram Australian nugget that I got from, who was doing the Australian Pater? It's escaping my mind.
That was Jeff Gold Nugget sales.
Gold nugget sale. Still got that.
Pretty much HEC. Yeah, I mean that's the one of the glories of the hobby. It's money you spent. You get 90% of it back. If you're not in need of the money back, you can just throw it in the sock drawer. It's there when you need it, and it's not hard to get rid of.
Right.
You could cash it in same day for a lesser price, but most of the buyers on YouTube here, most of the people we know, they'll have the money in your account within a week of you shipping it off. They get it, weigh it, and give you the cash. Lord Shadows.
I've had plenty of Lord Shadow, January cold gold, January 2025. No gold, no guarantee.
Who's that from?
Lord Shadow.
This is from Lord Shadow. This is a care package I got. It says this package contains wild gold caught on a high mountain river in Montana. Caution, this material may cause flatlanders to develop beards and the desire to be a mountain man. Have fun.
I'll bet it's good stuff. Lord Shadow's relatively new. He's a pretty good artist. He started coming a month or two ago, and his art looks really good.
You get your painting wrench from Zaxxon?
You don't know. He's got so much.
You don't know?
You should have seen him before the show bringing his mail call in. He had 2 furniture dollies because the first one the wheel broke. They're just out of view of the camera there. I saw him struggling dragging this thing in. I'm like, man, I've moved oversized refrigerators easier than that. The wheel breaks off, and he just left that dolly with everything sitting on it and went and got another one full. He is, Donna.
So,
Well, I got
this
some dolly work coming up. I've been packing up the house, getting it ready to sell. I don't know how I'm getting that gun safe out of the basement.
How heavy is it?
1,000 pounds.
Could I recommend a tow truck?
Me and two buddies and a big strap furniture dolly got it down there. Brought it through the garage, and then it's like 6 steps downstairs, and we were able to ease it down there.
It's a whole lot easier to get 1,000 pounds downstairs than up.
Yeah.
You got a winch on your Jeep?
Take it around the corner, down the stairs.
Rig yourself up a snatch block system and hope everything holds.
I was going to take that wall out anyway. Wildcat. There's Cat.
Hey,
Dorothy,
Wildcat.
Georgia. I see where all the women are flocking.
Hi, Wildcat. Wildcat was lurking because Texas Donna asked about her.
I
Saw that.
I thought about
I'm afraid
Texas
to get
for
this
moving
thing
out of
dirty,
here.
So
They're just as humid as I am. I got to go to the dry heat.
I don't know what humidity is.
Right.
If it's over 20%, I'm bitching.
So we have days here where it's 105 in the summer or more, and the humidity's 80%. It's like walking into a swimming pool when you go out the door. And then people in Texas and nearby states will tell you it's no fun.
Well, there you go.
Here's Lord Shadow's painting that Rich got doing the Marvin Huff fundraiser.
A happy little tree in there, too.
Mm-hmm.
this is, I believe, it's Sumai Japanese ink art, and you can see.
Cat said it's dry heat in Texas,
Nice.
northeast, the Panhandle. That's nice, John.
Oh yeah, beautiful
Oh.
piece. Just don't want to get dirty.
Parkrat
I gotta get a
says
frame for it.
try and find a dolly they use to move soda machines. It makes it a lot easier.
Exactly. Good call. Good
Ones with
call.
the 3 wheels that rotate.
Yeah. Good call, Pat.
Just go down to Home Depot, pick you up about 3 or 4 day laborers for an hour's labor, $100, and it'll get up those stairs.
I got that beat. I'm going to buy my nephews. I got a couple of big, strong nephews. I'm going to buy them lunch and a 12-pack.
There you go.
That way I just supervise. I might ratchet it down and let them have it. Now, I think we're going to take some wood and build a ramp down those stairs, because we stair-stepped it down, but it won't be no big deal to buy some good, thick plank and just plank it to a ramp and bring it up that way, I think.
You wouldn't even really need plank if you don't mind scuffing the back a little bit. You could do a couple of
That's true,
2x6 by 12 foot runners and just slide it straight up the back with the come along.
That'll work.
Mm-hmm.
Take care, Mama Bird.
See you, Mama Bird.
Bye, Bird.
So
You'll get it out.
So then we got some stones here, and I don't happen to have any water here. He says, let me read it to you what it says. It's the bag stones or the banded stones are argillite. Semi-precious stones only come from here in Canada. The stones in this box should be viewed wet. The piece of quartz I put in here is filled with the stuff dreams are made of, so I'm told.
Arizona, Cat. Pardon me.
So what are you thinking of doing? Getting like a townhouse with a little garage?
Yep, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Community pool, all that good stuff near some golf courses. I can ride my bike, play golf. I can go shoot guns out in the desert, all that good stuff. What kind of rock is that, John?
I have no idea.
Me either. Some type of mineral.
It's like dolomite.
Mega Dog's the only one on this screen that has any clue about rocks. Like, ooh,
And he knows his shit.
Mm-hmm.
It might be dolomite. I can't tell if that's pink, little pink things.
There is a little bit of pink in there, yes.
Mary, no way I leave my gun safe behind. No way.
yeah. Mary said, how about it selling the house with an empty gun safe? I commented under wrench just because I didn't want to go over to YouTube. I said blasphemy, Mary. JP Lawrence chimes in. He says, I'd time you out if I could, Mary.
Yeah. No way. Man, where I go, my dog and my gun safe goes. Other than that, I don't give a shit.
The rest of it's just stuff.
It is. Now, I see her point, though, to empty it out, take all my guns, just buy a new one. But, man, I'll just take it with me. I got a couple of buddies with gun rooms. All things country, I know what you're saying.
I couldn't exactly fill a room.
Yeah.
Hell, the way I got my lever action Winchester and one of my Kimbers is my buddy that lives north of me has a gun room that has gun safes in it, and he had like 2 or 3 of each model, and his wife was like, start cleaning this up a little. He had 150 kinds of guns. So he made me some deals.
Oh no, they're out there. I hang out on a Second Amendment channel on it's a little more sporadic now, but some of the guys in there have ridiculous sized collections.
That's I see where JP said timer. I don't know where I'm gonna. So what I got to make sure on the new place I go to, got all my championship football.
I would definitely try it, Space Miner. I would definitely.
Yeah, I've never even heard of it, Space Miner. I didn't know there was very many bigger than gold.
Yeah, he talks about it on his show, and when I get to catch it. Yeah, well, whenever he can, he goes live.
What's osmium? A heavy metal, obviously.
Got to be.
Yes.
Oh, Brad, you got noise.
What's up, Shane?
Oh, he's gone that quick. Hey, Brad?
Brad, you got noise, man.
Man, I don't even want to know what to think about folks in Utah anymore. I watched American Primeval. Like,
Brad, I muted you, but you got background noise. You got a stream on or your mic's messed up?
Who's the face?
No, Brad.
Supposed to be that mic you were having problems with before.
What about now?
That is perfect.
Sorry about that.
Pattern.
What were you saying, Outlaw?
I forget.
Okay.
What's up, stranger?
Hey, man. Oh, I was talking about Utah. I caught a movie the other night, or a series a couple weeks ago called American Primeval.
On Netflix.
Like, holy shit, man. The Mormons were mean.
That's one depiction of them.
Yeah.
Space
Yeah.
Miner. I would probably recommend sending that to PA Patriot. He's about the only one of us that doesn't hoard.
Something like that would definitely pan out.
No, you wouldn't.
Hello, George.
Yes, I would.
Hello, AAA.
Hey, my plan was tonight was to do the GP bag, but again,
DP.
my
Gentlemen,
crazy
drop
schedule
right
now.
there.
What's a DP bag? 2 people doing it?
The GP bag from
Oh,
Gentleman
I thought you
Prospect.
said DP. My mind went.
No.
Culver was on somebody's show the other night. He's like, he was talking about some of the gold he's made in Sultan. He's like, I sold a 1 ounce bucket to Wrench, and I've been really waiting for that to come out. Looking forward to it.
I know.
It sounded so disappointed.
He is disappointed. He's been dying, anxiously waiting for him to do it.
I would be too.
40 pounds of material. That's going to be a video. That's not going to be a live.
Well, that's not. You're not going to run that through a pan, are you? You'll run that. You'll sluice it or something.
He needs to hook up that sluice he's got.
Yeah.
I don't know. 40 pounds of culvert material. I think I'd pan.
Sluice.
So
Which
James
one?
has a mining operation now, huh?
Cottonwood, what's happening?
James does? I didn't know he had a mining up.
And I could be wrong. I know he's got a website with some gold on it.
He's doing good.
Awesome.
Yeah, he kicked ass. He's the #1 for Miller. The 2024 Pay Dirt Champion of the Year.
Yep. That's awesome, man. Very proud of him.
I knew he could do it.
Oh, yeah.
If you're waiting on a package from Wrench, you know that his mail's a little slow, Mary.
Oh, Mary will tell you. She's been waiting for a while. I got 99% of everything ready to go. They're all going to get shipping labels. I've been working on my off time. I had my kid helping me.
How is the boy?
Everything.
Oh, there he
I've
is
been doing it in the
now.
living room.
Hey, James.
To print up labels now.
There he is. Store's open. You got to make some dirt. I'm going to be in the spot next month. I'll buy me a bag of pay dirt, James.
Well, anybody who's his friend, why are you going through his website? Just go through him and contact him.
Yeah. Yep. Just send him an email or send him a text, whatever.
Cash App, whatever.
Yeah.
Mary, I think I probably still have a wrench bag or two that he owes me.
When are your bags coming out, Brad?
Pretty soon.
No shit.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Brad's almost as slow as I am.
No, I just have been hanging up on the stupid sticker and label. I'm not very creative.
Oh, so that's the mail call. That was from Lord Shadow. So that's all I got for you for that, guys and gals.
So does JP still have? So JP still on Saturday?
Yes.
Yep.
Who
He's got
does
the bar on
Friday?
Saturday? All right, send me an email. I'll see about putting something together.
Chris Roberts, what's
Yeah,
up, dude?
how tough it is to pan something. I like that.
Chris Roberts on a Buffalo, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
You got, what is it? Monday is Rose and Gentleman Prospector. Tuesday, Hippie.
Tuesday's Miller.
Miller
Flash.
Prospecting. Doesn't,
Hit
Flash.
these on Wednesday.
isn't,
Tuesday.
yeah, Flash.
Benzo Wednesday.
Wednesday is Benzo and Hippie. Not Tuesday. Hippie's not Tuesday, sorry. That's, yeah, Flash and Miller. Plus whoever else I can't remember. Thursday I do it and someone else does it as well. Friday you got Buddy Biggs, Can Do. Saturday JP and Digging It Back with Charlie, Rob, and Zaxxon. And then Sunday you got ATC, Aqua Donkey. Who else? Oh my God, there's a bunch of people. Of people. Guido does usually Hangover Sunday.
When ATC is.
But everybody else will chip in on who I forgot.
ATC is Sunday.
Mhm.
He goes Sunday live.
Yep. He's Sunday. And he does a pop-up live too every once in a while.
Jackie! I see Jack hiding about back there.
There he is.
Hey, Jack! He looks comfy.
Chris Roberts, what's happening?
PA is Sunday. He is free. Okay.
And PA does Sunday, yeah, when he's not working. Crazy hours. I think he's gonna try and go this Sunday. I know he had to go in really early Monday this week. So I was talking to him. They put a change order in. I guess something got screwed up where the cabinet company came in and put cabinets in 8 rooms on the up. They put upper cabinets in when they're only supposed to do lower cabinets. So they came back and took them all out, left holes in the wall after the painter came and everything was already done. So that's all got fixed, and he had to go in early to get all that taken care of and stuff. And yeah, being the supervisor there, keeps him busy. So I wonder how many. Today's my birthday.
Happy
Everyone has to
birthday.
go home, and now I'm chilling. Happy birthday, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday, Chris. Hobo Rob's is February 1st.
Space Miner, yeah, I should have your email. Oh, I got stickers on pickers on a sticker going out. I can't even talk.
Pickers on a sticker.
I hate it when my tongue gets out over my teeth and I can't see what I'm saying.
Oh my God, I do that all the time.
You know where I got that from? That saying? Bob Ross, painter on his shows, he would sometimes mumble or do that, and he would have that saying. I always thought that was a great saying.
It's Hobo Rob, Georgian. Hobo Rob on February 1st. Mine's in July.
Happy 50th birthday, Chris. Man, I'm getting ready to have my 50th here soon.
Damn, Chris.
You should be getting pretty good at having that thing by now.
I know, I'm an expert at it.
You should see the beards Chris got by now. Holy crap.
Really?
Oh my God. Put mine to change big time. Turn down this Brandon.
51 on Saturday, Rob is. Nice.
Oh. 51 on Saturday. Oh, happy birthday early. Or late. Whichever one it was.
Birthday to you.
I'm not singing. Nobody wants to hear me sing.
Well, at least you learned your lesson.
Chris said he is 50, turned 50. I've never ever told anybody my true age or when my birthday is. I think it would shock some folks.
We talked about it. I can't remember. It was a long time ago, Jeff.
I've aged tremendously since I've seen you last. Stress will do that.
That sucks.
Oh. Well, here's to you, Chris. Happy birthday. And to Hobo
Sure,
Rob, whose
sure.
birthday's coming up. Anybody else? A shot and 2 ciders. That's it. I'm done for tonight.
That's it?
Yeah,
That's a
right.
good
I got to
idea.
go plowing and at 5 a.m.
Yeah. And it's
So.
8:30 there. Yeah, you're gonna have to get some rest.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to keep going for a while. I'm not going to hang, but as far as beverage wise.
Long as you don't get wasted, it's way easier to work on low sleep.
It's not the sleep. I just want to make sure the alcohol's out of my system.
Right.
That's all.
Cat's 53 on the 16th. Happy belated.
Happy birthday.
We hit 54 here yesterday in northern Missouri and melted a good bit of that snow. Now it's in the 40s and raining, so maybe it'll get the rest of it out of here. I'm tired of seeing it.
Nice.
Don't worry, Georgianne.
You're still beautiful.
I think Saxon's the baby in here.
Oh, yeah. Him or
Nice.
Brad.
That ain't saying much.
I think I'm older than that.
I'm 42.
I'm 42.
You're still older than me.
I'm young.
Yeah, I'm with Donna. I ain't saying nothing.
I'm glad you feel
Space Miner.
Space Miner's the baby here. Watch your language, folks.
Yeah.
Shit. Excuse me.
I'm with David and Donna. I'm up there.
Oh,
Wildcat says she's getting 80s and sunny in the Texas Panhandle.
God, it's too early for that. I'd rather have 50 than 80 at this time of year.
so Megadog, you getting ready for the snow that's coming up this weekend?
No, don't say that four-letter word.
I was wondering who cussed too, Benzo. I didn't see no bad words. Oh, that was me. Maybe that was me.
No, that was me saying, watch your language, folks. We got a baby in here.
Oh, I see.
You know, you're only as old as you act. So you definitely don't want to say you're as old as you feel, because you're probably triple digits by now.
You probably
Yeah,
feel
Get that birthday on the creek.
we'd all probably feel a little better if we made better decisions when we were younger.
Oh,
Jumping-
yeah. I would have played 6 years of
Jumping off the roof in
basketball.
hindsight wasn't a very good idea, you know.
Roof jumping into the pool. Mm-hmm.
Still a blizzard. Oh, AAA, man. He gets hammered.
Ooh. Him and Can Do. What's up, D3? Good day, Brad.
What's up, Brad?
You're as old as the women you feel.
Right?
Brad Welch. Hi, Brad. How you been, mate?
Steven Stewart. He had a birthday on Tuesday.
Yes, it is, Steven. Just some days it's a lot bigger of a number than normal.
I've always had a philosophy towards it, as far as maturity and getting old and how you want to act and all that. Like, I've probably got the maturity level of a 20-year-old, but I always figured, man, if I pay my bills,
Well, you're doing good.
by the law, be good to my neighbors, make sure the kids are taken care of, food in the fridge. I don't know why there's any reason to be any more mature than that. You know, just handle your business.
I was going to say, I'm about the 14-year-old here. Looked bad last week. Man.
What's D3?
That's
D3.
D3.
It's a chat.
That is, it's
Oh, D3
done,
Dude
dude,
Diggin'.
digging.
Nice to meet
Yep,
you.
right there.
That's a new one for me.
No, you know who he is. He changes his name, I think.
Oh,
Hello, Lord Shadow.
Oh, there's the Lord Shadow. You missed the mail call, Lord Shadow.
that's a new one for me. So who's D3?
If somebody could post Lord Shadows, I'd appreciate it. Guys, help
I
him
don't want to say
grow.
because I'll kill it.
But I know him.
I believe you would.
Everybody should be subscribed to each other. So if you guys all have,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to catch up, everybody, and then I'll probably be going for a few until I get
throw your
relocated.
links up.
once I get relocated down to Arizona, I'll get back into going out doing some messing around and maybe do
Where in Arizona are you moving to?
and get back into the gold. I don't know if I'd have to pan bags that I really don't want to pan right now to even make a bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got a Swifty bag, Jeff?
I do.
All right. Making sure.
I got a
Anybody
Swifty.
should have one. It should
Hi,
be you.
Carlos.
I got a Mega Dog still. Got an A3 Sky Warrior. How about MJ? Is she doing okay? Anybody hear from her ever?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
good.
I'll be in a little later, probably. West
Okay.
Coast.
Lord Shadow, that
Yeah.
package
She's
is
just
awesome.
getting home and cooking
Thank you,
dinner
brother.
for the boys. I
Yep.
talked to her last night, actually.
So I've still got an MJ bag. I have a Diablo still
I need to
down
open this up
to
to
the
look at the
box.
material.
That is 9 finger, if I remember correctly.
You want to talk
that?
about originals?
Hey, Mama's accent.
What about Creed? What'd he do?
Let's go with originals. Look at that.
Say hi to Donna, Jack.
Wow. Look at
Say
that.
You
I
look
love
great.
The tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed. I don't remember that one.
First bag I ever got from Jeff.
Jackie Tag. What is he
Oh,
doing?
Jack's still hanging. He don't have a whole lot of time left, but
Bag.
I'm still hanging.
There's MJ bag.
I think I still have an MJ bag stashed somewhere.
There's
First time she sold it.
bag.
Whoa. Yeah.
Here's what the material looks like if you guys can see it through here.
Donna said hi. Hey, Donna, say hi to you. You want to go outside?
Hey, Rich, I got an idea. We got to rope HD in on one night. We'll set up the Hoarders poker tournament where we all get our little deck of cards. We'll have somebody deal them out. We'll bet can no longer get pay dirts.
I'm all in.
I'll
You gotta
see
include Wheeze and Geezer. You gotta include
I'll-
Wheeze and Geezer.
I'll see your Beerman's gold, and I'll raise you with a
An outlaw. Yeah.
there's tons of
with the Kayla Johansson.
Can do cans. We got JP bags. We got Ron F. John R. Take your pick. I mean, I got plenty of Big Texas. I got one of those French bags. What the hell is it? I thought the French.
No,
bag
Wildcat
is.
HD's. It's hard to say who's got more in their stash. Probably still HD, but HD's been in the gold community since they began.
Good old H. Look at the dust coming off this thing. Ugh.
I think I got two of those. HD's been doing the gold prospecting type stuff since I believe late 90s or early 2000s, and he's got bags for
Been
me.
doing it for a long time. Hey, I didn't talk to him this week. I talked to him last week.
He actually posted a video or a
Oh, wow.
short. I saw it in my feed. I didn't have time to react.
Really? I didn't get notification. Usually I do. Well, I gotta say, we go back and forth on Instagram and Facebook, but we're just sending stuff that, like we were talking about the other time. Lord, here's our aggregate gravels. They're weird. It'll go right back into the bag and stay back in there after I pan it out. That's what I'm trying to do with all my material after I'm done panning, is trying to put it back in the bag it came out of.
I do that when I'm done panning, but when I get tired of spilling the bags around my garage, I just sluice them all to make sure I didn't miss anything and get rid of it.
Yeah.
I bought a bag sealer, a good bag sealer.
Flat iron for women's hair works great. Get them at garage sales all day long for $1.
You know,
Oh, man,
this over here, it's 25
No,
bucks. I bought it. You could do any bag up to.
A flat iron for hair heat seals those bags perfect. You can buy them at garage sales all day long. A women's hair flat iron. They work better than the bag sealers.
I had 2 bags blow open recently.
You can't overpack them. You got to leave some slop in the bag. If they're overpacked, they blow out in shipping. Because USPS treats our stuff so great.
Oh yeah.
But you have to leave some slop in the packing. If you pack them tight, they blow open every time.
This is one I can't wait to get into.
How do you get one of those fancy bags?
Because he's on Miller's Patreon.
No, this is.
I'm on his Patreon and I didn't get one. I just
No,
got my
this
bag
is. That's
today.
a custom bag. That's a custom bag,
What you squeeze your butt for?
and it came with the signed pan from him that I have other material in with some gold.
Who's that from?
Miller.
This is from Miller Prospecting. This is one I can't
Cool.
wait to get into. That's a 5-grammer.
I'm going to go and eat dinner. I'll be back.
All right, Brad.
Enjoy, Brad.
See you in a few.
All right, Brad.
The only person I haven't got a custom bag from that's next on my list is Aquadon.
Yeah, that
I
sucks,
promised
Cat.
him my next custom bag is from him.
Our gold is where you find it. I don't think anybody has a
I didn't get
custom
a
bag.
custom bag from him though. But nope. My next custom one's Aquadonkey.
D3 Parkrat is one of the funniest guys you'll ever hear if you get him in chats or anything like that. But he
Funny
is not
ha-ha,
he is not kid friendly.
funny ha-ha, or funny.
The dude's got jokes.
Oh,
Funny
He's
ha-ha,
got good
or
jokes. No, he's got good jokes. Lots of jokes.
Lots of jokes. Just so no kids in the room when he tells them.
Oh my god. I remember when I met him out in Indiana. Woo! What a trip that was.
We've been warned not to ride in a car with him.
Oh my god. I'd probably piss my pants laughing.
Probably.
Hello, Travis.
hey, Travis.
Travis.
So are you for sure moving, Jeff, or it's just a thought?
No, it's happening. I've been packing my house up, taking stuff. So you guys can relate to this. I mean, especially the men. But I got like 40 something years of stuff I just accumulated because someday I was either going to do something with it or it was sentimental, or, just a junk in my basement. I'm like, man, I'm finally throwing this stuff out because
Of
you
course.
know what I
will.
mean? Does
Art.
anybody else do that? You're like, oh, I'm going to keep that for someday, or that's sentimental. I'm going to hold that for,
I
I'm
have
just-
limited storage space, so I don't build up that much, but I got my crap.
So I've got to cut it down, especially if I'm going to move out to Arizona and not have my own home, not buy a home and have the storage. I'll just get an extra bedroom and keep my basic stuff. I just need room for me and my dog and my gun safe.
You know
your
the
sluice.
saying,
Get your sluice.
there's always that one neighbor that's got that yard, and if you don't know, it's you. That's me. I'm that neighbor.
I don't
I
have
still
enough,
got my
Georgian,
BMW for the accident.
right, Georgian.
I don't have enough property to store crap like that, but I will be.
Man, I forgot to text Travis back. He called me or texted me, and I think
Everybody's called you and texted you. We get on these chats and we're like, "Hey, you're from Outlaw." They're like, "No, I texted him a week ago." I'm like, "Oh, I texted him 2 weeks ago." We've all called and texted you, and you didn't respond.
no, I saw yours from Thanksgiving, and I had a couple of different 3 to 5 day stints where I was in the hospital, so I was like out of it, and then when I got back, I was out of it, and Jack was all freaked out because I'd been gone for a week, and he was staying at my brother's, and you know what I mean? One thing just leads to another, and pretty soon you're like, man, I haven't talked to anybody in months.
What's up, Ronnie?
But it's sure good to see everybody here tonight.
Yep. Good to have you back, bro.
I was just about to say that. It's good to have you back, brother.
I'll take that back, Outlaw. You've acknowledged almost every text I've sent you.
I tried.
Apparently, I just think about calling or texting you a lot more.
See? No, I think
we've talked about several times that I haven't texted him since Thanksgiving, and I did the other day, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll be up there. I'll come. I'll be there."
but like I
It's
say to
good
some of
see
my
how-
family, some of my family aren't as mature as thinking as some of like we are for the most part. And I always tell them, like a niece or a cousin, even if you don't hear from me, know that you're in my thoughts and in my heart constantly. You know what I mean? And that's cool. Most people are good with that, but you always got that one relative that feels like if you don't call them every week, you don't love them. That's not the case, and we all know that.
There you go, Cat.
Hell, I'd tell them they're correct.
I gotta say, you should see what my living room looks like. You get the couch and everything there, but I got a table in there, and I got bags, all kinds of bags. I got buckets of material. I even started making out the bags that I'm gonna announce that I'm gonna be selling.
Wait a minute. Why did I just hear the official announcement that Wrench was going to start selling some bags? You might as well get the orders going now. That way they ship by spring.
I was thinking Christmas.
I was thinking by next Christmas.
Right, David?
I've got about 12 bags of regular made. I haven't made them, but I have the material already ready to go. I've got 10 bags of hard stuff that I'm making.
You're right, Kat. You're right.
I'm kind of holding off a little bit till I get everything out this weekend. But
Rich, what's up, Rich?
so Rich, what's up, A3? How you doing, brother? He's someone I talk to all the time. I forget to get back to him, and
hello, A3.
Hey, A3.
Yeah. Most of you guys know I text back and forth or call.
Cottonwood Jim.
So, yeah. Everybody just keep Marvin in your thoughts because, I talked with him yesterday and yeah. She's in the hospital and
Who?
we'll leave it at that. So, and he appreciates everything and he's very thankful for everything all of you guys have done to help him.
Yeah, it ain't no fun.
Golden Carey.
When stuff jumps up and gets you out of nowhere, it's as much mentally as physically,
Honey pay. He doesn't need honey pay.
I still have my honey pay.
Honey pay is not easy to acquire.
That's why I
Not
never
easy
cracked
at
it
all.
I had an easier time getting honey than I did honey pay.
Mega Dog David's
Had an
got
easier
some.
time what?
I had an easier time getting honey than I did honey pay. I still haven't got any honey pay.
Dude,
I got the honey and the honey pay.
That's an outrage. That's blasphemy.
I don't care. I got his honey.
Honey. I had to meet him in person for it.
I hear that's how it is a lot now. Is you don't get it if you don't see him.
Makes it even better though, don't it? Hand it off personally.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I know I got a win A3. I just haven't won. I'm not a lucky guy.
It's sitting there, Cat, ready for you.
Oh, there's somebody else. Kat mentioned Shannon, Goldpan Suntan. Is he doing okay? Yep. We got to catch up with him too.
Yeah, I texted him like 3 weeks ago.
I've never got a bag from him. That's another one I'd like to get a bag. That's hard to get a hold of, isn't it?
3 weeks ago. I haven't got a bag from him yet, but I got stickers and an awesome shirt.
I got the shirt.
So yeah, he's another great guy.
K3 said, Zach, you're a winner in his eyes.
So I have a spreadsheet somewhere that I printed off. I'm going to be doing a quick short video coming up. I know I talked about it before. I want to do the thank you to everybody that helped with the for Marvin. So that's coming up. That's something I got going on. I got those bags of dirt that I'm going to be selling. I'm doing it's a limited run, bags 1 through 30. Actually, it's going to be 1 through 20 of regular pay, and then I've got the wrench pay, which is 1 through 10. I got you, Space Miner. I'll get in touch with you. I promise. But yeah. So the 1 through 10 is going to be the wrench pay, which is basically like a challenge.
Thanks, Travis.
So yeah, if anyone's got the stones to try it, go for it. I'm doing basically 1 gram bags. I think they're going to be 110 shipped unless gold goes in bunkers. But yeah, if someone needs a smaller bag, we could work something out. I don't mind helping someone out that can't. Gold's not cheap right now.
No.
So.
Nope.
But
it rallied. Rallied, man.
I'm not going to be doing anything with that until starting Monday, because this weekend is getting all my stuff out.
Oh,
yeah, Travis, you got my number. Let me know what you want. I've got a couple people that have texted me and they're interested, that would like some. Actually, this guy over here bought bag number 1.
Who did? Zach?
So, yep. He got the regular bag. He didn't want the crazy bag.
There's Miller. Long time. Miller Outdoors, is that?
That's Carl from Maine.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you.
I met him when I went to Maine with the Mama Bird, GP, Buddy Biggs, Heath Doty. We went up there and met him, and there's a whole slew of other people I met up there. Awesome
Nice.
people. Oh, I had a hell of a time.
Not the same as Miller Prospecting, obviously.
No. Yeah.
I got a lot of catching up to do.
Yes, you do.
I'm going to be real busy. I got to pack this room up one of these days, all this stuff in here, and that's going to be a chore because it's all got to be wrapped individual, and I want to protect it, and keep it as nice as I can.
I know that feeling.
So,
I was noticing that, David. So yeah, you can dig it.
So I mean, I still got the bucket from when I went to Maine that I have to. I'm going to drive to meet Bacchus. I was going to ship it out to him, but there's no way in hell. He's like 45-minute drive from here, and I just.
No brainer.
I got a bucket sitting here from Maine that I got to bring him.
Dorothy Richardson.
And that was during the summer.
Which one do I take?
What'd you take this morning?
Both.
Jeffrey Fun.
Who's this?
Dina Little Hale. All new. Hello, folks. Nice to meet you. So when I first got into the community a couple years ago, it was really starting to blow up. I think it's even more so now.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good. A couple people that have dropped out of the, or I don't know how to say it properly, but I haven't seen them around. Some good people that used to be around all the time and stuff, but there's been more new people than people that have dropped out, I think.
Right.
All right.
I'm a dropout.
I'm a lurker.
Well, we We knew you were still around, though. It's just we knew you were busy and stuff. So
Man, so
we
I'm
still
one of
heard
them
you.
people that, for good or bad, when the shit hit the fan with me, the last thing I want to do is I just handle my bit. I just handle things and get it handled, you know. And then one thing after another. The last thing I just don't bother people with it. I just got to work through it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And
Gotta do what you gotta do.
if
Life
that
comes
means
up, man. You always gotta take care of it. Life's number one. You know, we'll all wait for you.
What
maybe
night is that? What night is Travis's show? I see him. He just put a message up there for Outlaw.
What's that?
Jumps around from what I've seen.
Who? Oh,
Uh,
good to see you, Mandy. Hi,
mhm.
Donna. Is chasing your kittens. A Yorkie. Ugh.
Like I said, we're all one big happy family,
Yes, sir.
or one happy dysfunctional family.
True.
Yeah, yeah.
And we understand when people got to step away because of life things.
Life
We
comes
all,
in fast.
we all understand that.
Mandy's making dinner. Carl, have a good night. We know you get up early.
See you, Carl.
Here it is. Monday at 6 for Travis.
Monday at 6.
Oh, wait, it's the 9 for us. 6 at Mountain Time. 7, 8. I don't know.
9 for you, 8 for me.
Mhm.
Don or Mary.
No, I
Trying to
let
get
I let YouTube do the work. I try and subscribe to or notify, but that doesn't always work. You know how YouTube likes to not send notifications or not subscribe to people or unsubscribe to people.
and I never take any. I think some people maybe take that personal, and they shouldn't. So anybody that's young and maybe needs a little advice, I could care less if somebody subbed my channel or not. You know what I mean? I could give a shit. When I see everybody on here and I'm chatting and all, that's all that matters to me. I care less who's subbed to it.
I got Alan Curry's package. I got to get out to him. It's all I got it from Ed from Flash, so gotta get that sent out to Alan over the pond. Get that taken
Fun.
care of. That's all packed. That's all zipped up, ready to go. Let's see what UPS or USPS wants to do on that one.
And I'm going to have to go find that Miller prospecting video where James Culver, that's the Pay Dirt of the Year channel, right? Isn't he the one that does that?
It's his Saturday video. It wasn't a live. It was a regular video.
Okay.
So just go to his videos, and it should be his last video. If you look right now.
All right. I'll look here later tomorrow if I get a chance.
Pat. Hey, Swamp Dog.
Swampy? Swamp Dog saying hey to Outlaw.
Hi, Swamp Dog. What's up, dude?
And then you got Mal over here. What was it?
He hasn't been coming around for a while,
Malthine?
but he's started coming back around.
Who's that?
Swamp Dog.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. You know, when life
Yeah,
gets
you can go to
busy,
his website too.
sometimes
Hey,
it's
we got
hard to
Nick prospecting 406. He's the big winner of the $3,000 bag.
Nice. Good job. Howdy, 406.
I believe he's a cabinet maker or a carpenter. at least.
Man, Travis, I'm sorry, brother. I remember I got a text from you, and it was in the middle of some shit, and I forgot to get back with you. I think it was Christmas.
Don't mind the kid hacking and coughing in the other room. He doesn't want to listen. Go to bed.
Yeah, I ordered
Travis, Nick, and then Stacy are the Red Dirt Nation, I believe. The three of you guys.
Mhm.
Yes, James, you will be going out this weekend.
Man, I don't even want to know, but I'm going to ask. Hey, A3, tell Brian, hey, sorry about his dog. What happened with his dog?
Man.
I'm a slush when it comes to the dogs.
Mhm.
And I'm getting better around cats, Donna. I was at a buddy's today that has a new kitten, and it just loved up all over me, so I'm getting better on cats. Trying. Shit, by the time I left his house, I almost wanted to bring it home, and I generally wasn't a cat guy, but I was like, man, I'm going to take your cat home.
Actually, James, why is it for me?
He just had some, Travis, and it's raining outside. He won't step out, so I can't give him more till he does his business.
James, I think
He's on the floor.
Mary's sending that out to you. I think. Oh wait, two. You won two, right? So James, yep, you got that number 2. Yep, that's on the table. Sorry, and I have your
Rob. Got to catch up with Rob too.
Oh, hey, Asylum. There's Mark saying hi to you, Allah.
Oh, Mark, what's up,
Mark
brother?
Miller?
Good to see you again, man.
Hey, I'd give Mark a sneak peek of his box over here. Goodies.
What is that from Mark?
That's from Mark Miller.
Yeah.
That's going to him.
Nice.
Looks like it needs more stuff.
Box.
Yeah, put more stuff in there.
Oh, it's got one of these going in it.
What's that?
His is actually in the other room, though.
What was that jar you were holding up?
It's just a jar of these are some of the jars I've won off Facebook. So I repurposed them after I panned them out. And Zaxon got one, Rose got one, Mark's got one with his name on it in the other room. So yeah. No, not that long. He's only been waiting probably 2 months.
Aqua Donkey, Hobo Rob, 403, Mark. Man, it's a lot good to see everybody.
Let me tell you, I cannot wait to get this stuff out of here and off of my back, so I don't feel like a POS of people's stuff waiting to go out.
I know how that is.
Oh man, I can't stand it. Drives me nuts when you sit there in old people bags.
I have one bag to go out to Jason E. Minor, and that's it.
I got a list of stuff I need to send out. Everything's ready. I have to make up, I think, 3 more pickers on a sticker.
Bradwell, it's good to see you, man.
So
still got my cold chisel. Brad, still listening to Cold Chisel. Matter of fact, David, the stuff you turned me on to, I was jamming Sabaton last night, and the Symphonic Orchestra Band. Gosh, I just watched a video last night. I watched a reaction to it, actually, so I could see somebody lose their mind like I did when she started singing. Oh, yeah. Floor. It was a guy talking. He was going to sell his soul for Floor. I was like, man, I can relate to that. that's something else that came out of the YouTube family. Not only the gold prospecting, but man, I got turned on to a lot of great music I'd never heard of, like Chris Stapleton and Sabaton and Cold Chisel. Some of that stuff I would have never known of.
Yeah, I got Sabotage in my playlist on my YouTube music and sit there. When they come on, I just switch over, hit the video button so I can watch the
Deep,
video.
man. And that's what I like about it, because I'm a deep thinker. I like reading deep stuff, thinking deep stuff above and beyond. Sabaton, man, that writing lyrically and musically is just outstanding.
Oh, the videos that go with them are
Oh, man.
amazing.
Make you stop and think.
Yeah.
Get you in your soul.
Yeah. And right
I always said that.
I saw a video
Music
here a
moves
few
the soul.
weeks ago of a bunch of women reacting to Chris Stapleton for the first time, black women and rock and roll women who'd never heard of him, just like me a couple years ago. It was a blast to watch their faces when he started singing Tennessee Whiskey. Man, to see their jaws drop when Chris opened his mouth, because that's what happened to me. I'd never heard of Chris Stapleton. The first time I watched the video, and I forget the first one I watched, when that dude started to sing, I was like, holy shit, man, are you kidding me?
Oh, I see over there. Josh is putting out the Aqua Donkey jam session.
Don't he play? It seems like he plays guitar or something.
Yeah, he had some lives on his channel last week.
Yeah.
Go check out his channel. He's got some music on there.
He performed out at the subscriber giveaway in Missouri. Mark Miller performed out in Indiana, and Aqua Donkey was playing in Indiana as well.
I'd have probably never heard Roy Clark play a guitar if it wasn't for Texas Donna. That was outstanding to see. Took me by surprise. Like, really?
Used to love watching Hee Haw.
And I remember my grandparents and parents, I think, would have that on sometimes, and I really would never pay attention to that except for the women in their dresses. I remembered that, just were very voluptuous. But to actually sit back as an adult and watch Roy Clark play that guitar and that banjo for the first time was incredible.
Yep, Grease Monkey sang for us. I remember that.
Oh, he did? How is Grease Monkey?
made us that. Him and his buddy made that awesome kettle corn popcorn for us.
He's a dog guy. Oh, Chris. Or is this for what's his first name? Grease Monkey.
Terry.
Big dog guy.
You got little Teddy. Oh my God! Teddy. I remember we got out there. Teddy got lost. Teddy ran off in the tall grass.
No fun.
Yeah, he was out with the girls. he don't want Dad to know.
Good thing you see it's over 2,700, so it's 2,800 now.
Nice.
And I don't know if I ever passed it on to Swamp Dog. We had traded bags. That Swamp Dog bag of pay dirt was freaking great, man. It was full of goodies, and man, it was so much fun. That was so much fun. I actually made a video on that with a GoPro and screwed it up and didn't record the video of the Swamp Dog. And I was pissed at myself because it was a great bag. Just an outstanding bag.
Jelly Roll, ZZ Top, and Keith Urban? Or Urban? That sounds like a very interesting mix.
You bet, Swamp Dog. That was a lot of fun, man.
Buy gold, 45.10 an ounce, Australia.
Oh,
yeah.
Boy.
Woo! Shit!
That's that pure Aussie gold, though. That's different.
I still got my bag from GNS of the Aussie Gold. I ain't paying out yet.
That's a different animal. That's a little pure.
I did the one from Gold Rat Engineering.
So I wonder, man, I'm glad I've got that Australian gold nugget, that chunky one.
Mm-hmm.
12 or 14 grams. Either way, it's a nice specimen chunk of Australian gold with a certificate of authentication. I think I paid 1,100 for it, maybe 12. I bet it's worth more than that now.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, check this out. And David, you might know. So maybe a year ago, when I was still involved a great deal, I had bought 2 spots in, is it Jersey Silver Stacker or one of them guys, and got in a race and won that gold coin, that
Yeah.
1/10 gold.
110.
What's that worth right now? 400?
A tenth of an ounce. Just divide whatever the price of gold is by 10, and that's what it's worth.
But it's a coin, not like what I'd usually deal with. Is there any difference between selling,
Spot. Usually $25, 50 bucks over spot.
what's about $250 coin?
Yeah, they're about $350 right now.
Oh, a good time to dump it.
Depends on the condition. Some of them coins can get up there, but
Yeah.
Lord Shadow said about 280. Cool, awesome. Cost me $6 getting that race. That's the luckiest I ever been. I think I won or placed in a contest here and there, but really that one stands out.
hey, I could introduce you to contest, some opportunities on Facebook if you guys want to, and some of the crazier stuff.
I got an
They
account.
get
I just
nuts.
I haven't been signed in over there in a while, I don't think.
Do a lot of
I stay on the low tier stuff. I
Uh-huh.
got into some of the big stuff. That's how I won my PlayStation 5. I got into one of the groups and I'm sitting there. I'm like, why not? Sure as shit. Next thing you know, on $45, I won a PS5.
Next time we get on here together, I'll have that coin so I can show it to you guys. You can tell me because I can see that everybody's like, depends on what kind of coin.
It's a 110 eagle, I think. It's a 1/10 ounce eagle. I've seen it.
Man. And I'm reading a book.
Still have the biggest bag I ever made.
I'm reading this book that's post-Civil War, 1870s, and man, they're talking about in the book when they take care of their business, they're always dealing with double eagles. Like, man, I wish I had a handful of those.
Some of these opportunities I see on Facebook, I mean, they get up there. I mean, 10 grams, 10-gram little bars, and stuff. And I mean, you can go up. I mean, some of them even go higher. And I just look at them and I'm like, opening bids are like to like $200 a spot. And there's like 10 spots in the main, and then there's minis and stuff. And I'm like, on some of them, I didn't even look to see how big of, how many grams those were. But it's just, wow. It gets crazy. And then people are just throwing down.
I'm not a coin collector, and I just have that one, so I'll have to think on that. At one point, I thought I was going to be a coin collector. I thought I was going to do a lot of things last year till the shit hit the fan. Like, I'll get back there. I don't know about coins. I think I have more fun with
coins, but
the pay dirt.
Yeah, same here. Coins are cool, but I love all the ones I got and everything. But yeah, pay dirt. Nothing better than pay dirt.
Man,
Used to be into all kinds of trading cards, but that's when I was younger. But you can see they're still back there.
Man, I thought I had it with me. I wanted to show something on camera that would get one hell of a good laugh. I'll save it for next time.
Yeah, tell them, Swamp Dog. 351. I think I was gonna buy one for.
I had an opportunity to buy stuff earlier, the end of last year, and I was just like, nah. I don't know much about coins, so it's like I didn't know if things were a good deal, and I mean I should have asked around, but
Night Aqua Donkey.
Real
Night,
different
Donkey. Good to see you, brother.
between
I'll catch
bullion
you.
and coins. Yeah.
take care, Aqua Donkey. Be careful climbing them poles.
Yeah, for sure. Damn it.
I got a 250 gold if you want to see it. Right here. I'll show it to everybody. It's a $2.50 Liberty. Let's see. Can you
Nice.
see it?
That's beautiful.
That's nice. And what is that exactly, David? Again, I'm sorry.
$2.50.
So that's more than a tenth.
Yeah. It's
Nice.
905.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna show
So
you
that's the price, $2.50. I'll buy it.
that's its face. Whoop. Sorry. It was upside down. This is the back.
Oh yeah. Woo!
Nice.
That's pretty, man. That's pretty.
He's about $600 or $700 right now.
I got you. Wow.
ATC goes, I'll give you at least $5.
605.
Now in 2 years it might be worth $1,000. I mean, you just don't know.
Oh, Brad his drumstick.
Gold is going up.
Ah, damn it, Brad. Now you're making me think I ought to go down and get into my chocolate chip cookies or something.
Oh, I got my cherry vanilla ice cream
Only
downstairs
live
waiting
once.
for me.
Damn it. Where did I put that, man? Every time I see that Curly Bill Thompson, I think about Tombstone.
Curly Bill
Speaking of
Brocious.
Curly Bill, how you doing?
Bill Brocious, yeah, but
How's
the
everything?
Curly Bill part.
Yeah, I thought that Netflix show was pretty good myself.
Man, that was intense, man. Woo!
I watched it all in one night.
What show's that?
The was it 6 or 8 episode miniseries on Netflix, American Primeval.
Oh,
I think
no.
I did it over a week, but the bloodshed reminded me. Did you ever see Vikings?
Mm-hmm.
Brutal, man, brutal.
I just started watching Blacklist on Netflix.
Tell you what was a good show was Landman. The oil guy, the oil dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I need, more shows. I can't
What
keep
does
up with the
Nick
ones
know
we got.
about those Chiefs? Who's Nick and what does he know about the Chiefs?
Oh, hell yeah. Swamp Dog won 135 ounces of silver.
Wow.
Holy shit.
It's a lot.
Hell yeah.
What's silver go for an ounce these days? Did it ride with gold at all? I haven't looked.
It's like 30 right now.
Oh, it ain't go nowhere.
31.65, I think it is gold.
It's been around. I guess it was 25, 26 a couple years ago, so it
8
bumped some.
pounds silver.
Ooh, so I can
Oh, I used
sell.
to- I used- I used to
Silver
love going
rounds.
over to Swifties when he used to do all those silver rounds. When his duck races, I loved all that.
I got a bunch of silver rounds that I bought at 25. So they're doing okay. It's getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Probably take all that stuff with me to Arizona. It's all in a book. Man, I can't wait to get out there and get back to shooting some videos here and there of because where I'm moving, part of the reason I want to go where I'm going is because it butts up to this mountain and some streams around. Get out there and fuck around or mess around a little bit. Pardon me.
What part of Arizona?
Anthem, 40-minute. I'm
Where
down
I'm not
to Anthem.
monetized.
Fountain Hills or Anthem, north and east of Phoenix, out away from the city. I don't want to be in the city. And who knows? The next time I go out there to do some research, I might find some shack in the middle of the desert that somebody wants to sell or make a deal on a lease or a rent, and I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's a place I can go out back on the deck and pee or shoot a gun. I'm all about that. That's good freedom there.
Yep. All these new neighbors, I got to worry about, someone calling and complaining.
Exactly, and you don't want that.
Good night,
They
Tina.
starting to close in around you, John?
Yeah, all new neighbors, pretty much everywhere except across the street. Used to know everybody. Used to go hang out, drink beers with them, all that.
Yeah, Travis, I got family in Arizona that's been down there about 30 years. My brother and his family.
That's a good area to be in.
Yeah.
There's some good gold down there.
Well,
Yeah,
and
that
think
is
about,
nice, ATC.
places you might want to travel from that central spot. I can be in California to the beach, which I'd only want to visit that place and maybe hang out at the beach for a few days because I like the ocean and then come back out of there. But you can go to Vegas in 5 hours and go to the Mexico border in a couple hours. And so, yeah, opens up some different opportunities. And then when I want to go to the
Nice, Steven
Northeast,
Stark.
got to fly on a plane to go Northeast, though.
Yep. It's too far to drive.
One day I want to get up and visit Buffalo and Rochester and Albany and see how those people hang out up there. See what they do for fun.
It's not.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a few
Sledding
hours.
in
That's 3 hours
snowplow.
for me.
Man, I've never gone there because I don't know how to ice skate, and I heard if you can't ice skate, don't show your face around that area.
I can skate. I just can't stop.
Oh shit! Lord Shadow raises livestock. Very cool.
Yeah, Culver, not far from you at all, man. Could visit James. Rifle,
Wow.
Colorado wouldn't be nothing.
I
You gonna get a detector?
love that, Lord Shadow. Them HOAs, man. They
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
go. Nothing but a
Man.
bunch of Karens usually.
You gonna get a detector, Jeff?
I might do that.
Oh,
That's
shit.
what brought me to this community was one day a couple years ago after I retired, I was searching for detectors on Prime and came across gold pay dirt, and that led me to where I am right now. With all
Led you
these
down the
things.
rabbit hole, huh?
Dude, do you remember my first 6 months? I did 50-something bags. I had 2 ounces of gold accumulated. I was doing it every day and every night, making videos. Do you remember the video I made where I took and dumped that 2 troy ounce of gold in a 5-gallon bucket and then dumped all the dirt on top of it? I had to go get it. I had to recover that troy ounce. Oh, those were good times, man.
Oh yeah.
The actual first bag I ever did was Klesh, and that was because that's what I found on Prime, Amazon Prime. But after that, I quickly learned I'll buy from a certain few.
At least that's better than the ones you could have got off of like if you just did like a Google search for gold
Yeah.
pay. Oh my God, those ones there. Oh, those are
So I
horrible.
did one of those. It was Alaskan gold something. The one where you got four
Lord
different
Shadow, have
bags,
a good night.
4 different bags from 4 different mines. I spent a couple of $100 on it, and I don't think I got a half gram between all 4 bags. It was bullshit. But I learned. I go through vendors and then other friends that were making bags, like everybody on here, trading bags, selling bags back and forth
Yep.
is the way to go.
I bought one off Amazon. One.
That's what I did. You learn your lesson.
Yep. Real quick.
Who's El Cheapo?
Don't know.
No.
Howdy.
Find out in a few seconds. I mean, who doesn't like being El Cheapo? I don't like spending money unless I have to. This is
Yeah,
for gold.
Fun Dog. Vendetta's down there.
Mm-hmm.
So's Ortiz. I haven't seen him in forever, but I remember when I first became his friend on here, he was in the middle of moving to Mesa, which is where my brother lives. No, not a Cardinals fan. Check it out. So I just
What
got
do we
this.
got?
It's a new display case. Whether it's a win or lose, I'm getting a Super Bowl collector's football. I always buy them, and you get whatever. I get it early, but they're numbered, and there's only so many amount made. So I've got Super Bowl footballs for the Chiefs. You know, I'm just 30 minutes north.
What's up, Chris?
Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday, Chief.
This is fucking, that beard is serious,
Well,
dude.
well, keep it.
Jesus.
Yeah, thank you.
Told
sir.
you.
Pardon the pun. Pardon the pun. Jesus.
Oh, nice.
Woo.
35,
The
huh?
community.
I'm doing good, Brad. I hope you're fine, man. One of the bummer things about getting sick when my shit came to a point I couldn't go anywhere, and I was going to go out and meet everybody there in California because I knew Brad was for sure coming from Australia to the, what river was it in California they were meeting up at?
The Yuba.
Yeah, I was so looking forward to that road trip with my dog, which in hindsight, maybe it might be a good thing I didn't go on that trip after what happened with him.
I had to exit out of some stuff there, man. I heard you twice. Am I good?
You're good.
You're good.
All right.
Yep, he's doing it again this year. Now I'm going to see him again this year.
So I did see a couple of his videos. Brad, I did see a couple of your videos from when you were there that were awesome. And I think I do remember Rocky Mountain Prospector there too. Yes.
Yeah. He was hanging out.
Awesome.
Hey, Travis.
Just wait till I win the 1 ounce Brad Welch jug this year.
That'd be nice.
All of us who went there last year, we're all putting in a gram.
Man, I might have a shot at it this year. Man, if everything worked out right.
Man, Outlaw, man, I was just thinking to myself the other day, whatever the fuck happened up, sorry, brother, whatever happened to Outlaw?
Man, shit.
And here
One
you
thing
are,
after-
a few days later.
Oh,
Dude,
shit.
I went in for a checkup, and then one thing led to another. And oh, by the way, we found this, and I was like, "Shit!" You know how it is when it rains, it pours.
Like
And then
you're
it
like
was
a used car. That's the way I feel now when I go in. I'm like a used car going into a garage. You know?
But now
Yeah.
I'm to the point where they just got to go look at. I got a couple of things on my lungs now that they weren't sure, and all these tests and this and that, and different doctors. Then they found this, and oh, you might have a tumor here. I was like, holy shit. Anyway, now it's just a matter of they got to monitor it every couple or 3 months, go in and look at everything and make sure nothing's blowing up or growing out and shit. So I quit smoking
Good for you, man.
everything,
Good.
which sucked, but I thought, man,
Oh
I need to
shit!
do it. Got to do it.
Yeah. Everything costs a
That's like
price,
every
even
year.
time.
That's a fact, sir. That's yes.
Every year they do it was endoscopy or whatever because the meds I'm on, and they check for throat cancer, and every year they find something, but every year they check it, it's nothing. And it's like, oh my
And that's a
god, I
good
gotta
thing. And
wait.
I would tell young people, people that's in their 30s, 40s, 50s, that, man, just keep an eye on stuff, because if you're like me and you just didn't go to the doctor often and always blew shit off and you feel this or feel that and you dismiss it, don't do that, because it just leads to worse, bigger problems. So stay on top of your health, man. Well, that's the lesson I learned.
Yeah,
Man, you know what? I hadn't thought about that, Hobo Rob, but that might be a lot of fun.
It'd be a good time. We did it last
I wanted
year.
to make Yuba this past year. I didn't make it, but who knows? Maybe this year will be the year.
Chris, and I watch because I heard everybody talking. I hear them talking. I play DraftKings, and I was always one that watched a lot of game tape because I want to try to do well. So if I had to do the research, I would. Man, I went back and watched all the playoff games. Everybody says the Chiefs get help from the refs. Man, I see it. I watch enough game tape. I see it all over the league. The same damn
Oh,
calls
the
for
Buffalo
everybody.
game?
Yeah, like
A lot of people are upset, man, and I don't blame them.
I don't either.
I didn't watch the game. I'm not a fan per se to where, these guys were all born here and they're big fan, diehard, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I watch them. I say go Buffalo, go Bills, because, I live here and
Absolutely.
I've been here, over 20 years. So, and, I watched a little football. I don't watch much sports anymore just because of stuff like this,
Yep.
It gets my blood pressure going, and I can't deal with that, man.
No, yeah. Right.
Nick, have a good night.
Right. But I do feel bad, and I told my family, I was like, if we lose to Josh Allen and the Bills, I'm not going to lose a wink of sleep because I'm rooting for them. I like that guy. I like that team. And next year, I hope the Chiefs are dismissed early and the Bills are the ones there. And I mean that. We've had enough. We've had a good run.
Before that game even started, the fans were talking about that referee and how it wasn't any good.
Yeah. I saw bad calls both ways. I watched the game tape 2 times through just so I could have peace of mind knowing. And I was like, yeah, they missed some calls both ways. It could have went either way. And really, when it came down to it, the coach going for 2 and going for it on 4th too many times, I think, cost them. But I think they do need to make improvements on how the way they look at replays, especially on big plays that are going to affect the game. They need to just stop playing. Let's have another look at this. I think that does need to be done. Too much money involved, too many fans, lives and spirits and shit involved,
Now, did
Especially the
I heard,
Islanders. He's saying the Islanders are good. No, the Rangers are good.
I think I heard somewhere that ref was going to get fined big time, or is that just a rumor? Or?
I don't know about that. So, David, I got to ask you, New York teams except the Islanders. Aren't the Islanders any good, or is that the hated team in New York?
I don't really follow pro sports at all. I'm too busy with my own things going on. Like I got kids coming in at 6:30 in the morning tomorrow.
And it's 9:30 at night.
There's only 125 of them.
Oh, is that all?
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you. Thanks, WK Prospecting. I hope everything's well with you. Thank you, Donna. Yeah,
Roseanne.
tell Walter don't be bullshitting around. I know he's a stubborn ass.
So you,
How's
in
he doing, Katie? Is he better yet?
your
I know you
honest
said he wasn't
opinion,
feeling
Outlaw,
well.
do you think that game was called fairly?
I do. I went
Not
back and
being
watched.
biased. I know you like the team and all, but not being biased at all. Do you think it was called fairly?
So above and beyond anything about being born and raised here and being a lifelong fan of that team, honesty, integrity is more important. That's why I watched that whole game tape back both times. And then I watch a lot of other games. I would just say this. I watch a shitload of game tape when I'm knee deep in betting on DraftKings because I don't like to lose money. I like to be in these contests. So I watch a shit ton of game tape just to be on my game. So I watched it back. I slow down and watch replays of every play. Man, they missed so many calls on the Bills side. They missed holding call on the Chiefs side. That call on fourth down was so close that I think they almost need a digital kind of computer to look at it. I think they should go to that eventually. But yeah, I think it was more to do with a couple of the decisions the coach made. And I like him, but I think he got out poker played by Andy Reid on a couple of those drives where I would have did it a little different. Even as a fan, they chased the points too early. So I would say yes, I'm okay with it, integrity wise, personally.
Good.
I hear a lot of people talk about it, and I know they don't even watch the tape, or they just watch that one game, or they're all caught up in what they're hearing. Some of these broadcasters talk about. But after watching that tape real close and seeing the errors both ways, and I know they can't catch everything, and the human eye can only see so much at full speed. But I think they're going to have to incorporate serious changes in the way they look at these, especially in big games, just to make it as fair as possible.
Hi, Careless. Good night, Careless. Thanks for stopping by.
I think that we don't win the Super Bowl this year. I think that Saquon Barkley's a problem.
Well, not to be a dick or anything, but I'm rooting for the other team.
Hey, I get it, man, and I completely understand. Man, there's a part of me as just a pure fan of a lot of teams growing up, Green Bay, Detroit, some of those teams. I kind of wanted to see something different myself. I'm not a greedy, gluttonous person. I know there's people here in this city that want us to win and win it every year and cry if we don't. Man, as a kid watching a team lose for 50 years, I got a couple of, Super Bowl footballs in my collection now. And if it was the Bills and the Commanders this year, that'd have been awesome. Two different teams, something fresh. That would have been awesome.
The Chiefs? You mean the Charlestown Chiefs?
KC Chiefs. We don't need to win everything all the time,
Oh no. If you know who the Charlestown Chiefs are, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Dave's a mess.
Yeah, no, it's sad to see him go so far, and you know what I mean. Not
Yeah.
championship.
Dude, people were freaking out. I was watching it with some family members. I'm like, man, if we lose to these guys tonight, to Josh Allen and the Bills, we're rooting for them in the Super Bowl because I feel for this team.
Like I said, I didn't even watch it. I got notifications on my phone going off of every time it scores. Not only that, but I got people out here lighting off fireworks. You know what I mean? Big old cannons and stuff every time they score. So it's like, boom! I'll look at the phone. I'm like, it was a pretty close game, but just from what I've seen, the notifications. So I can only imagine how the fans are feeling.
Best hockey movie ever, ATC.
I've never seen it. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, that's awesome.
There's no better hockey movie than Slapshot.
Nah.
None.
I didn't know there was very many hockey
It's
movies.
from the 70s.
Has there been a
Paul
hockey
Newman
movie besides that one?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Oh, there are?
Yeah, but there's nothing like that. Hey, say.
It's a classic.
What's up, say?
I was crying.
Say. Nice to meet you. And I'm a Steeler fan also. I got a lot of respect for that team and that organization, and they
I
don't
was
go
just
through a
saying
bunch of, over the last 50 years, they've had 3 coaches, man. Man, and I'm so rooting for them next year to crack through, even at our cost. But I really want to see Josh Allen and the Bills in a Super Bowl against Detroit. That would be awesome.
I think it'd turn a lot of people's spirits on high if they win around here.
Detroit.
Anyway.
Detroit Buffalo. That would be awesome.
They're already nuts.
Ton of respect for that working class blue collar town there off the lake, man. It's on my list of places to visit, northern New York in the Great Lake area there. I'll
Come
stop
out this
by,
way.
Chris. Have to take you for a beer and Mega Dog. He's right up the highway. Of course, that. Didn't you
He's
guys
only about an
meet up?
hour away, I think, right, Meg Dog?
Yeah, I'm only 70 miles.
Oh, that's nothing. I can do that standing on my head.
Yeah.
About an hour.
You can even stop by and see the Yancy's Fancy on the way.
What's that?
The cheese factory.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. They make some pretty good cheese over there.
Cool.
Different
You gotta
flavors.
set up a dig out your way, Chris.
A what? A dig?
Yeah, I gotta set up a
it
dig
would be
out your
nice.
way.
I did get some a permission from this older guy that I've been helping. His sister passed, and they got like a horse ranch, about 30 acres. I mean, it's a little small place, but I mean, 30 acres is nothing to shake a stick at when you're detecting. Yeah.
No, look at that ugly. Oh, he just lost it.
James
Digging up the
Culver.
dirt. I had Heath in there for a second, but yeah, I mean, like I said, you got Joseph is out in New York. Heath's out in New York. I mean, you got me in Connecticut. Dan's over in PA. I mean, you got plenty of guys that come.
Yeah.
You got David there. Plenty of us that we could do something here. I mean,
Yeah.
there is like the Nutmeg Prospectors Club, and through Connecticut, New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine, we're doing stuff. But you got to get a little more towards your side.
Yeah, well, you're talking about digging on the ground, metal detector, or you're talking about running gold?
I'm
Oh,
always about the gold.
Yeah,
Gold?
there's mostly metal detecting, not a lot of gold places around here.
Like up, I've heard of a spot not far from me, probably about an hour away. That's up the road. There was a guy in the creek, and he was getting kind of, little bits of gold out of it. So.
No, Jeffrey, I just go up there all the time. We all meet up. You got Joseph at Green Mountain Gold Trap. I go up, meet up with him. You got Remy from Whipple Creek. Like I said, Heath, PA. We all get together and go up there.
so here's one of my plans, or one of the things I'm working towards is once I get relocated to Arizona, and there's no good or easy way to say this, but right now I can't really go far. I found that out the hard way, and now I know that dog, it's just that type of bond, man. He if I'm gone, if I can't take him with me because he stresses out, and I can't leave him because it stresses him out so bad. So he don't have a lot of time left. I'll give him every good day I can. But once Jack's gone, I'm not going to go get a dog right away because I got a lot of traveling I want to do. So my question would be up in the Northeast, it seems to me, whether it be the indigenous people that have been here thousands of years or the Europeans coming, the Northeast is rich in history. A guy with a metal detector can go up there and have some fun, or is everything metal detected out, or all the bullets found, or all the buttons
It's
found?
never detected out. It might be pounded like for instance, my oldest coin that I got was at a park that's been hit and hit and hit and hit, and people that I met online that took me someplace. They took me to the park, same park where I got it, and they're like, "Man, it's been pounded out. You know, it's just everybody's been through here. It's the oldest park." Well,
So
I pulled that 1616 out of there, hammered silver.
a
So
what?
a 1616 hammered silver.
That's
And
awesome.
Wow.
and the same day I pulled out three Indians. One was in the 1800s. So, and one day I hit the 1600s and I hit the 1800s, and then the other two are in the 19s on the Indian penny, and I got a V nickel too. And the same area, and this was in a 3 by 5 foot section that I just constantly went over for hours, and just listening to the faint beat. I got a lot of stuff that day out of there.
So I got another question then. Getting off the beaten path, taking a backpack and hiking up into the woods, you camping for a couple of days, getting off the path where not a lot of people go. Is there still areas there that you can do that not everybody's going up that trail? Maybe do some detecting up there?
That's a good question. Whether you get caught or not, you know what I mean? They can probably take your stuff, because you're more than likely you're going to be like in a state park or something when you're doing that.
Gotcha. So how do you get into some area like that without being in a state park?
You just got to have somebody who's got property neighboring that stuff.
Private
Gotcha.
property or something.
Huh?
Because everything's federal land then. I mean, unless it's private property, it's federal land that they're going to mess with you.
And you got to check the laws, because they change them too. You know what I mean?
No metal detecting in a national park probably is a common rule or law.
Some of them you can go and get a permit. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Mega Dog. And I believe you can go in there for like a day, but it's, I don't know, $40-$50, if not more. I'm
I
guessing.
just go to the beaches when I want to detect. There's
But isn't that detected out too, or do you
No, every storm they're replenished.
modern stuff. I found a gold cross last summer.
So after a hurricane, replenish?
Mhm.
Interesting.
Every summer, all the beach people drop shit everywhere.
And that was a new rule that they put in over here, is where you couldn't detect the beaches during like the swimming season. So like when people were on the beach, you couldn't go out there. Before you were able to, you know. And
At
then
any hour period? At any hour?
We don't have a
Yeah,
rule like that.
during the swimming season. So
Interesting.
it had to be after. And you know, and then when it's cold and it's windy, you really don't want to be next to the lake, man.
No doubt.
Well, you really can't. You know, you hear it in your headphones.
Right.
Getting smacked by sand. You know, you feel like you've been sandblasted.
That doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun.
No, that's why I try to stick to the parks and stuff. People that frequent parks, you know what I mean? Like he says, they replenish them. You know, they drop stuff constantly. People are always losing stuff. In the park, on the walkways is where I find the most stuff. So usually a foot or 2 foot from the walking paths, you know, people will drop their rings, or their bracelets will fall off, or something will break. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or their keys, or, you know, that kind of
Bounce
stuff.
and hit and be a foot or two off the walkway.
Yeah. I mean, I found some stuff at the beach. I found a whole lot of like melted aluminum into cool shapes and stuff. I like finding those.
Yeah, those are cool to find.
Yeah. So I got a bunch of those, and, you know, then the shells. We go walking on the beach and we get like the beach glass and, you know, the different shells and stuff and different rocks. We got tons of rocks, man.
Yeah, cool, Georgian. Give me a message where that is.
There's a
I'm
place
going-
down.
I'm going to
Oh,
Cape
really?
Lake on Saturday.
Oh, I'm gonna have to.
Canandaigua.
I got to get up that way and see and check some of that out.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. Send those coordinates to us, Georgian. We'll get a dig going out there.
I'm going to pick up
I do have a metal detector.
4 Civil War Indian head pennies in Canandaigua on Saturday.
I
You're
got
going
the
to get
Xterra
them?
Pro. Ain't fancy, but
So right now in Buffalo or Rochester, this time of year, there's not a lot of people out on the beach, is there? It's just not a place to be for any reason.
There's
No,
icebergs. Icebergs
it's-
out there.
Bunch of ice.
Oh,
There's people
serious?
out there fishing.
Okay,
They
that'd be.
They have
What
they
fish
have-
is biting in this kind of weather?
They have a polar plunge where people go swimming.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where they do that, or one of the places they do
I
that?
don't know. I don't step out on the ice anymore, man.
Dangerous. Shit.
If I fall through, I'm just gonna die.
Me too, man.
get your
And I can
pick, pull
swim.
yourself out.
Yeah. No,
Hey,
I've
I'm
been
fat
in
enough.
cold
I'll
water.
float.
What's up,
Man,
brother?
dude's been working on that beard since I seen him last. Both of you guys. Holy shit. Literally, Jesus just showed up. What's up, Heath?
Hey,
Beach hunting is rigged.
I think your mic's muted.
It is.
Yeah, it's either usually
it's probably
hopefully it
better
works.
that
He's
way.
still got his halo effect.
Yeah.
Better off he's muted.
Oh.
So, being a storm chaser, Donna, I know that well. It's not the wind that's blowing that's going to hurt you. It's what it's blowing.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
going to get you.
Greg's in the house. What's up, baby
Yeah,
diver?
Like I said, even the smallest thing, like a grain of sand, can really get you when there's millions of them.
Getting
Man, that's
sandblasted.
something
Really?
I'll miss going to Arizona from here where I'm at is the storms. No storms there.
He's
I don't know why freaking StreamYard does not give me the boop when someone comes in the basement.
Stupid.
I don't know. I had to turn on comments. I had to do a lot of things over here.
I
Man.
just saw the private. It smells like a dirty bathroom.
Had to back out of YouTube.
I don't have anything special going. I mean, the only thing I have is you have to authenticate, which means which gives me, if I click on you, it shows that your real YouTube channel name. That's the only thing I have turned on.
I'll never forget that night on PA's Live. I was there and he let the wrong person in.
That was me. I let that person in.
Dicks were flying. I was like, what the hell's going on?
yeah.
Yep.
We all got scared.
It had to be like the same guy, whoever the hell was doing it, because they got a lot of people.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a person doing it. It was somebody showing off advertisements.
Oh.
Well, it was
It
somebody we knew. Remember, they came in under the somebody we thought we knew. Who was it?
Luke Duke.
Yes.
Yeah.
Poor Luke.
Trick. It was a
He'll
trick.
never call in now.
He was pissed.
He'll never call in.
Man, that sucks for him too, man. All right, call it in.
Call in, Luke Duke.
He called me on Facebook Messenger. Oh, yeah.
And I thought we were all getting hacked because I was new to it, pretty new still. I just shut everything down, but there was that split second of dick, and I was like, what? Click.
It just
Oh, yeah.
froze.
No, it switched after that. It went from that to, to this, and then it was
Also-
it
oh.
kept start bouncing, and
So I just needed to wait it out to get to the girls. I got you.
That's funny.
oh,
He said it was just a big old on my screen. I tried to exit out, but it just paused it.
oh, that was brutal that night. I felt so bad, and so did Luke Duke.
A big old chunk of poopy.
That's
Shit.
funny. Don't look, Ansel.
Oh, yeah, I know that, Brad. I did that once. I was riding my bike, and I wasn't paying attention. I literally rode and just smacked my head into a bee's nest. and I had it stopped, and that was the worst mistake.
Oh yeah.
I
You're better
started pedal. I was like 12, 13 years old. I started pedaling my ass up and swatting and trying not to crash because there was
Yeah,
no trails, you know.
you got to go.
Oh, boy, you better. That sucked.
Nice
I got a
steady
good
rate.
one time by some fire ants out in Texas.
That ain't no fun, is it?
Nah, man, I come out of my pants and my boots and everything else, man. Ran across the street, ran home. My brother was laughing at me. I was all bit up. My
I was going
feet.
to ask you if you were happened to be in the military maybe when that happened. I had a similar experience. I did 18 months down at Fort Bliss, Texas, El Paso, and we had a problem with ants and rattlesnakes when we were out in our field exercises in the deserts that were legit issues.
Yeah. No, I wasn't in the military. I back and forth from there to California when I was a kid.
Fun times there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, fire ants are evil little fuckers.
Yeah, I did. You know, we were sitting watching this water moccasin. We were up on the highway and looking down at this little creek, and there was a water moccasin swimming in it. You know, we were just checking stuff out, and all of a sudden, man, I just started getting nipped, bop, bop, one right after the other, and it was like a chain reaction. And the worst thing is like when I looked down, there was like thousands of them, like from my knee all the way down. So once they started biting, it wasn't like there were just one or two of them on there. It was thousands of them. And the only way to get rid of them was come out of my drawers and keep running.
Fuck yeah.
Smacking them. Look like a crazy person, man.
Yeah, that's my two dogs. Well, Libby passed Tomcat Josh. That's my two dogs. Still got old Jack. Yeah, them fire ants leave bigger wealth than a bee sting.
Yeah, it
We
wasn't.
could have called old boy. What was the guy? Oh man, I'm having trouble with names. Early onset dementia. The file needed a pour. You needed a pour. Do a pour there, Chris Roberts, on the fire ants.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Zed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody heard from him? Is he still hanging?
Yeah, I seen he was doing a couple of lives the other day.
Yeah, he was doing one right before I went live too.
There you go, that guy.
Mm.
Yeah, I know where you got that, Brad. So this is the one that I had.
Woo! Look at that, baby. Hey,
First one he sold. So Brad, did you get that one out of a prize bag from my channel on one of our parties, didn't you?
I don't remember. Maybe.
Yeah,
Probably.
the little 8-ball one. You won that bag. He sent me a couple little trinkets for. It might have been either the 4th of July or Super Bowl party or Christmas a year ago, where we had some fun, man. I miss those days where I used to have a live and we'd have good giveaways.
Crab ring.
Get back there one of these days.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, before this, I'm like, man, I got so much stuff I got to get done and everything. I'm just glad I did it. It's worth it. It's just, I was like, everything went. I was talking to Zaxxon before I hit the go live button. We were sitting in the pre-party, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, everything's just going wrong today, this week, and it's just. Guy blows up a chainsaw, and this happened, that happened, and this happened.
One of them days, one of them weeks.
Oh, I take a day off, and everything goes to shit. Oh, I was sick, obviously. My stomach was killing me Tuesday, and I had to take my son to the walk-in because he's been sick since the weekend. Oh.
Yeah, Brad Welch, a friend of mine, she's a surgeon in Sydney. She sent that Holden flag. And if you ever get a chance to check her out, her name's Dr. Cap. She's on YouTube. She does a lot of old Australian videos from classic bands from Australia. She's awesome. It's Dr. Cap, DRKAP. She's awesome. She sent me, man, what are the chocolate cookies from Australia? She
Tim
sent me Tim Tams,
Tam.
man. That's the best frickin' cookie I ever
Oh,
had,
Tim
dude.
Tams are good.
Fuck, those are
Hey, Ben
good.
Fork.
I've been jonesing for
No.
them.
Who the hell was it?
Those
Like,
Tim
I think it was
Tams,
Outback.
man.
They had a Tim Tam freaking dessert or whatever. That was good. I enjoyed that.
Guy from Melbourne sent me an official footy, Australian rules football, a Sharon. I'm sure Brad's familiar with the Sharon. Brad Welch. Man, I wanted to meet up with Brad at Yuba. That sucked to not make that trip.
Oh, this year's even going to be even better because you know we've established the bond and you know met and
Yeah. Was Carson there?
yeah, he was. Carson was there. Vendetta was there.
Party.
JP, Scott Sharp, Jeff Brewer, me.
That was one of the people that I really want to meet.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
got
go
it.
to Tim Tams at the dollar store sometimes.
No way.
Yeah,
Here in the States?
yeah.
I wonder how that
I've seen
works.
him. I've seen him.
Amazon sells Tim Tam cookies.
No, they don't.
The dollar store sells them. New York sells them.
Man, I did not know that. Dude, she sent me Tim Tams. She sent me some coffee and some different stuff and some of that Vegemite. Ooh, she sent me a whole jar of Vegemite. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat the whole
Oh.
jar.
My old man loves that shit.
So
Oh.
when we, on the Vegemite challenge, if you haven't seen the video on my channel, me and Jack didn't use no crackers or nothing. Straight to finger dip and poof. I went chin deep in it. Like, well, I was chin deep in some
I
Vegemite.
got right in there.
I
Oh.
was chin deep. The last time I was chin deep, I ended up with a yeast infection in my eye.
Right?
Hard to get a yeast infection in your eye. You guys know where you've been to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna check that. I gotta go get some Tim Tams. Go to Amazon for Tim Tams. That's cool.
Should we run this?
Next time you see me, I'll be fat as fuck.
What is it? Ooh,
I don't need any more hair, Brad. I got enough.
pig.
It's a GP bag.
Yeah,
I've found it before.
it should be some chunky in there.
My dog Jack, I let him
Oh.
try it first, but I was like, if Jack eats it, I'll do it. If Jack turns around, I'm gonna have to think about this. But Jack took a lick. Jack was like, I'll eat the rest of it, dude. He'll eat anything.
There you go, Brad.
Oh, it was Vegemite, Brad. Absolutely positive Vegemite. Authentic.
Oh, that.
I got some Bumble. How do you the beer? She sent me a root beer, some Australian root beer. That was pretty good. Umberberg, yes, Umberberg. Dude, the Australians are awesome. Behind me on my shelf is Aborigine hand carved boomerang, like the ones you would have seen, like that kid Mad Max had. A boomerang. So his dog gets cranky if he don't get Vegemite on toast every morning. That is hilarious, man. That is hilarious.
I should give my boss some of that.
Shit.
My dog gets cranky if he doesn't get his Vegemite on toast every morning. That's about the most Australian thing I've ever freaking heard.
Yeah.
Do that video, Brad. Do that
There's a
video,
reason
brother.
why I wear a hat.
I want to see your dog on that. Oh my God.
Had to grow a beard so my head wasn't so cold.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I did.
Man, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Oh, you guys got way more than I got. Way more. We went to go
It's
to,
leaving. Mine's gonna be like halfway in my head and look like one of those Chinese people. It's gonna grow a big old ponytail out of it.
Dude, no, you know what you can do is you can go Asgardian, man. A Norseman. You look like a
Yeah.
Viking with that beard. Oh, yeah. Ragnar Lothbrok.
Big old tattoo on the forehead.
Oh, man, you'd be Ragnar all day long, man. My family's from there. They immigrated from Telemark, Norway, and my son did a high school project that
Hi, Bacchus.
traced us all the way back to Halvor, the Viking Halvor. And I was like, man, that's kind of cool. Back in like the 8th century. Like, that's kind of neat where that bloodline goes.
Nice. I was just laughing at Mary's comment.
Well, she at it. Where's she at?
Says I can do a comb up. The beard's so long I can do a comb up.
Mary can too.
Hey, Kenneth Bird.
See ya, Bacchus.
Yeah.
He's been lurking.
I keep saying I got to get Bacchus that damn. He's only, what, like I said, 45 minutes. I got that pail sitting there for him.
So Brad's got one of them dogs that people know they give him food. I seen that video of that lab waiting on YouTube. He's waiting on the ice cream truck every day.
It's almost better. Well, if you go to a campground, just see if they got one for rent. Let me tell you, that was the best thing I did in Maine, except for the beds.
Mary, I didn't mind it so much because we brought the blow up mattress this time. When we went to North Carolina, I slept on the ground in the tent. It was pretty cold too. I was sick. It was a
And
good
that's
time.
kind of fun when you're a kid, but you get as an adult and an older adult sleeping on the ground, it's not all that fun. Even in a nice sleeping bag, it's like, nah, I'd rather have that air mattress.
I gotta
Yeah,
say thank you to Aqua Donkey out in Missouri for thank God he brought that air mattress, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
It'll definitely help.
that was a lifesaver. And I was out there from what? I got there Friday, so Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and I didn't leave till Monday. So all those nights out there, whew. That was an interesting time. You guys missed my my singing, my karaoke there. Not I can't say karaoke, but when we did the what was it, the music bingo from the 80s and 90s.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sing us a song. You're a singer.
Oh no, you don't want to hear me. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I missed the little trivia nights. I think they were fun to do.
Yeah, that is fun, Chris. Agreed.
50 used to do those trivia nights.
Yeah. We did a little on my channel for some bags or coins and stuff. It was fun.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Those are good times.
What are you panning out there,
I want
Brad?
to get back. I want to get back at a lot of that stuff. I just got to get back to 100%, get moved, and get resettled, and I'm back in the game.
This is that GP bag,
What is it?
the gentleman prospector bag.
Oh, I keep thinking you're saying DP, and I'm like, it takes two people to do it. Get it? You guys don't get it. I'm a dirty-minded son of a bitch.
Oh no, we know.
A DP bag takes two men to do it.
If not, never mind. I'm not even gonna go there.
I probably went too far.
Nope.
I'll be
Well, I'm
banned.
just not taking it any further.
No, I'm not going any further. I like to just push it to the edge.
We'll
and
bring the
stop.
Orbeez, Mary. Just tell us. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Orby gunfight in Indiana.
If you
That
look,
was fun.
The
Mary had
rocket.
a bucket of Orbeez out
Right
on
there.
her tent there that I borrowed in the firefight.
Oh. I just know you fuckers came over at 2:00 in the morning when I was sleeping in the camper, PA there, man. And next thing you know, 2:00 in the morning, I'll hear sounded like I was getting ambushed. I'm like in Vietnam, just getting nailed. I'm like, what the hell? You got? And I left everything outside. Like, you son of a bitch! Oh, you guys.
Yeah, that wasn't me. I was in my tent.
Oh, well, yeah. Everybody that did couldn't believe it. It's like I hadn't, I could have just sat there, cracked the little slider on the door, and just sit there and got everybody back. But no, I left everything outside. I couldn't have any fun. Heath got shot in the eyeball.
Oh man.
His eyes all red.
With what?
Orby.
An Orby.
They were busting at Mary when she left, her and her husband when they took off.
How did Heath become the asshole that weekend? What's he talking about?
Or with HD.
Heath Doty said somehow I became the asshole that weekend.
Oh, it got way out of hand on Orbeez. Just the shooting. It was, yeah.
Too much. Hey, get enough
All the
people
dogs
together.
were like on one side, so we had to stay at my side of the camp. Couldn't pass the bridge with Orbeez. What's that, Chris?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Oh. Thought it was you. Mary, there ain't nothing to be nervous about meeting all of us. We're all a bunch of dysfunctional people that love each
Nah,
other.
you just gotta wade right up in the middle and just do your thing. Just wade right up in the middle of all of them. Say I'm here.
Yeah, Mary wasn't a bad neighbor there.
It was
She didn't
great.
help me when I was getting bullied though. I think Mary zipped up her tent and stayed out of it.
Yeah, I ended up buying the cheap Walmart Orbeez because of I was worried about it. I was gonna buy them off the website where I bought that orange gun I got, and yeah, there's the reason why I didn't use that one. That's why I used the green one that I bought from Walmart. I had two. I had one for the people that wouldn't stop. You sit there, you got the one to play with, and then you got for the one where the people that don't want to stop. Then you grab that other gun.
Got you,
One is
Heath.
built.
Got you.
Oh, Mary, you didn't stay up with us till like what?
Yeah, right.
I remember what,
Yeah.
2:00.
They were shooting back at you lethal like. Shoot your eye
Well, I
out,
remember
kid.
one night, PA was coming back and he took a spill over the bridge, and JP helped him back.
I remember that.
Or me walking around like I had broken legs with a stick.
Wow, it's been a while since I saw a little groove like that, Brad.
Yeah, there you go.
That's more than a quarter
They're
gram.
shiny.
Right?
That
It's a
looks
nice
like
color.
more than a quarter.
We will know here shortly. Well, we won't know. That'll be an after party thing. That was a gift.
Oh, that was a gift or something you won?
Yeah.
Oh, GP bag, yeah. You can't buy them.
Yeah.
Well, don't lose that, Heath. I want that back. PA was supposed to
That was a fun bag.
I asked him to shellac it for me or treat it for me. I gotta take, next time I go out anywhere, I gotta take that stick with me so I can get around.
Where did I put it?
Sounds like it's more of a cane then.
Oh God, yeah. Ask Chris or Brad. I couldn't move.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you look like you were hurting, brother.
Oh, I was hardcore. I spent all day out in the creek dredging. Oh my God. I didn't even stay up that long drinking. I tried getting drunk. It just, no matter how much I drank, it just wouldn't get rid of the pain. Nothing did.
Yeah, times like that, you just need a comfortable bed, man, and a fucking sleep aid.
Yep, that's what I did. I was drunk and took one of my, I took like half a painkiller. I mean, I take Tramadol, so it's the bottom of the barrel. It's not even considered a narcotic. So I take that, a half of one of them, and just went to bed. I was like, I gotta sleep because there's no way I can deal with this. And not to mention, Mary helped me out with the Hempfana. That didn't work. I mean, it helped. It helped a little bit, but it just, yeah. Hell about the pain. The time I had was worth it, though.
Yeah, it was good time.
When was Yuba late July? Is that the end of July?
Yeah, last weekend of July.
Yeah, that's someplace I wish I can go.
No kidding.
I wasn't walking, Mary. I was 2 hands on the stick, just trying to walk. But it was a great time. You get to meet everybody, Benzo, JP, Can Do. You had Kate, Mrs. JP, Mrs. Can Do, Rose, Mary, and Mary's husband, and Chris was there with his old lady. Oh my God! It had Dennis, Brad, Luke Duke, Lewis Outdoors. I somehow missed flashing their pan. Ed, Heath was there. Aqua Donkey and his buddy. Oh my God! John R.
Hi, Susan.
Hey, Susanna.
Hey, Susanna.
Who else? You had who else?
What's up, AU?
Charlie.
Grease Monkey. Who else? MJ Carson.
Chevy.
Ed stopped in.
Chevy, Park Rat Pat. Who else?
Ed, flash in your pan.
He missed him.
Yeah, I missed him. I didn't get
you?
to meet him. I guess I was out on the river, or I was passed out. Sleeping.
Yeah, I don't think he stayed there too long. It came through.
I think that was the day I stayed in the camper all day because I couldn't move.
I think it was.
I've been up to the Wham with Heath and PA and Remy on Whipple Creek. I was in the water. I don't remember.
Yeah, no, it was a good time. Like the campfire songs, It was A3 and
Yep.
and who else?
His buddy with the popcorn.
Oh yeah, the kettle corn right there. Oh my God, that was to die for, man.
Love kettle corn, man.
That was good. I wanted to save some for the kid and bring it home, and I only ate so much and put it away. But boy, it was tempting as hell to break into it the rest of the night. I had to leave.
I don't know how you didn't, man. I love good kettle corn.
It was hard. It
Brother
was like
James.
candied crack, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It was delicious. Somehow freaking PA got 2 bags, so he was able to take a bag home for the old lady.
Good night, James. Good to see you, brother. Man, I'm gonna have to
Man,
follow
what's
him
happening?
too.
Yeah, the old lady got one. I got one. She ate all of hers.
Shall we do this one?
Run it.
Yeah.
What's in the bag?
Alaska gold something. What?
Let's see what's in the bag.
Run it. We love the shiny.
Yeah.
'Cause I think
Fellas,
after
I'm
that,
gonna have
we're
to get off here. Got to take care of the dog and get my garage closed up and all that stuff. I got it wide open and been boxing up tools.
Good to see you, Outlaw.
Good to see you guys. Something
Yeah.
else besides guns and gun safe that got to go is, you know, if you got old Craftsman wrenches, the good sets and stuff, you don't ever part with that stuff. So when I have a garage sale, I never put any of my good tools in it. Take it with me.
Oh,
So I've been separating what goes in the garage sale and what's coming along. You know what I mean, guys.
Yep, absolutely.
Good
Oh,
seeing you all, man, from the heart.
Yeah, Outlaw.
Take care, everybody.
brother, you take
See you,
care.
brother.
Love you, man. Good to see you.
Good night,
Later, brother.
Well, that was special.
That was good to see you, man.
Yeah, I was just thinking about him the
a
other
little
day
bit.
too.
Yeah, we were all talking about it. Where were we? I forget where we were talking. I think it was the last show, and I sent him a message, and we were talking a little bit, and he said he was going to come up or just come by. Hey, Jared, what's going on?
Nice.
And it's good to see him. I miss him. He's one of the good ones.
This looks like some black, nasty stuff.
Oh, that
what's
looks
up,
like some
Liner?
fun stuff.
Benzo. Yeah,
Doesn't
might
look
not
too
be
dirty,
fun.
though.
Is that going too fast, or is that just the way that worked?
It's only gotta go.
I hear them things are like freaking crazy. They work great.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have one?
Me?
How
I
do you-
you know, I'm working with Carl Miller about he's getting me some pricing on some dredge custom sized dredge matting for my high banker and stuff. So I told him, I said, listen, just get all the pricing, get everything put together, give me a package of for everything, and so we'll go with that. Heath, I think we could do New Hampshire in May. That's why I'm putting all these hours in now. That's why you guys, something you don't see me that much lately. It's I'm trying to get as many hours in through the winter, so I don't miss that much time work because I'm salary based, so I have to work so many hours. So in the summertime, I put plenty of hours in. Usually, I take extra time off in the winter, but now I'm trying to stay away from that. Hey, David Alfonsetti Art. So I'm trying to put more hours in the wintertime than I have in the past so I could take more time off throughout the season for prospecting.
Yeah, I was sick a couple days already, and the boss goes, "You want to use your days?" And I'm like, "No, I don't." I thought I'm trying to save all that up for vacation, man.
No, be right back.
I don't even care if it's vacation. It's just it's just again, I do the salary thing, so it's just like I want to make sure I have extra hours put in, so when I do take the time off, it doesn't come against me.
Right.
Plus, I've been there over 5 years, so I don't even honestly, I don't even know how much vacation time I do get. It's a small company, so but I don't ask. I just, hey, I'm taking this and this and this off. Am I cool? Is it good?
Nice. Yeah, I only get a couple weeks myself, so
Jeffrey, that seems to be a common thing here, and yeah, prayers to you about that, and the family. It seems None of us are getting younger. Wish we could. Vermont is fun. Let me tell you. I don't know if you guys caught the videos and stuff that we did up there. Even with the foot of snow that we had, it was such a hell of a time.
Yeah, I'll have to get out there, Heath. I don't know if you guys do a weekend or whatever, something like that, but
Oh, it's normally we do. We usually go up on try and leave work early on a Friday, head up there, set up Friday, and leave Sunday.
yeah. Camping in the snow though, I don't think I'm down for that, man. I'm just
Well, that was a rare thing. We weren't planning on a foot of snow, but
I gotta deal enough of that when you walk out front,
Hey, you know what? Knock on wood. The biggest storm we had so far, I think, was like 4 inches. Problem is, the customers that I deal with is when we get a 1/4 inch, they want their driveway clean. They pay for it. They want it. They get it.
Yeah, I think out here they
another
do.
good.
If it's like 2 inches or more, they'll come by or something like that.
Oh no, they don't want anything on their driveway. They do not want anything on their driveway, and most of them are worried that it's going to freeze.
Oh, geez.
So they're like, "Oh yeah, that's where I work, and you know what? I'm happy to make my customers happy because that time works for me and my benefit for me to have my time off."
Nice.
So
I'm actually going to Herkimer with my kids this summer again. Jeffrey and chat there.
We were just talking about that tonight. I was telling my brother.
That's definitely recommend. That's a good time.
Yeah.
I've got one Herkimer. They're pretty cool. I wouldn't mind going out there to get some of them.
You can go rafting in the river. And, yeah. Definitely a good time.
Gotta be smart.
Over in Herkimer, you can go rafting.
Yeah, there's a river in the back.
Night, Jared.
Thank you, Ed and Kayla.
Yeah, it's chunky.
Nice gold.
That's chunky.
Yeah. And beautiful. You know.
You got what's that? Patreon pay dirt November from who? John R. I don't remember the last bag I got from John.
Yeah, I'd be down with getting like a cabin or something if they got them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
rent a camper, cabin.
Yeah, a little home away from home, man. A little comfortability.
Yep.
I wonder how John's doing. I haven't seen him in a while.
Right on the road, you guys stay, Heath?
I stay in Forest Road, town store down the road 10 minutes. Depending on who's driving, if it's 10 minutes or not. No,
Yeah,
it's not too
bingo.
bad.
He's running some bags.
He's doing spring cleaning.
Who's asking?
Benzo.
Benzo.
Oh,
that site you saw where we were in the winter there, or with the foot of snow. That's the
That's where he's talking.
Forest Road. Yeah.
Yeah, it don't look like a bad little camp, but like I said, as far as camping in the snow, man, I don't know. I don't know if I'm up for that. You know what I mean?
Well, I did that with Kyle. If you watch one of the earlier videos that I put out there, Kyle was out there, and we did that in the warmer weather. That's where I bought everybody fans, those cool fans that I bought, that I showed, and that was a good time.
Yeah, I think
That's the one where I was cooking burgers and hot dogs on the creek.
Maybe one of these days, Molson will send me some beer.
I know. I wish 1911 would send me some ciders.
We'll get the plugs in there. Be like
I got a kegerator. Feel free.
Like
please.
that one guy. What was his name? Dogface with the ocean spray on the skateboard.
Shall we do a Big Daddy?
Send
Is that the frog one?
Yeah, the Return of the Mooch.
Yep. I think that's the first one I got Patreon back from him.
Well, I'll do it so you know what's in it. Oh, shit.
I think I actually have two of those because I bought one and I got one for being a Patreon.
Classify this bitch.
What's that?
I said we're gonna have to classify this one. It's got.
He put goodies in there.
Oh, yeah, the little toad.
That sounds comfortable, Rob. Hammock in the back of the truck.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. A little.
Heath was having problems with his heater freezing up. I mean, I even switched and gave him mine because I had the same one. Something with his propane tank or the line was freezing up. We're up there.
Keychain.
And I'm sure you can't have a fire, right?
Oh, we had a fire going, but he had a double. He was in a ice fishing tent, and it was a double. So he had plenty of room in there. For some reason, I don't know what was going on. It had to be either his regulator. Well, I don't think it was running regulator. Whatever happened, either the line or the tank was freezing up on him.
The little toad.
Rivet.
It was a toad.
And then a bunch of bluish.
I mean, it's possible if you had it on the ground, Heath.
Greenish bluish stones. They're pretty cool looking.
All I gotta say is PA's got a good camper in there because that thing, we had that I had the Mr. Heater in there on low and I wake up sweating and have to turn the heater off.
Yeah.
I mean, it was in the teens and in the low 20s the whole time.
Yeah, he does got a nice camper. If it's the
Yeah.
same one he brought down when I seen you guys were both staying in there, right?
Yep. Same one.
Yeah, that's a nice little setup.
Yeah. It
Not-
just,
not-
I'm a little too
Not
tall
really
for
huge, you know what I mean? Just the right size, isn't it?
it works perfect. I found out bring an extra pillow, and as long as he keeps it, if he sleeps with his head by the door, which works out good because where my head comes up, it's right by his feet. So as long as he doesn't kick me, I'm good. Because I'm just too tall to fit on the couch, so I got to kind of have like an extra pillow to go because it's a little lower than the bed, so I got a pillow for my shoulders and everything, so it come up and like this. So haven't got kicked yet. So very thankful. I try and help them out whatever I can. I appreciate it. Let me tell you, David Villa, what's going on?
David, what's up?
What's up, David?
I bet Willie Shiny Gold's lurking.
What's that? Did I miss somebody?
Yeah, I'd definitely like to go up though. I mean, if I got to camp, you got to camp. You know, if there ain't no getting around it, it is what it is.
Yeah,
I don't mind
and we've
camping.
talked about doing a B&B up there. I mean, I don't know if they got a or an Airbnb. You know, we could all do for bigger place. If it's within the area, I don't give a crap. You know, because that'd be cheaper for all of us at least especially for Dan, because the fuel's got to kill him driving that damn camper up there.
Yeah, can only
So,
imagine.
Airbnb's the way to go.
yeah. You know, and when we're up there, I mean, I don't mind tipping an extra if someone doesn't got it or whatever. If I got it, I don't mind. Because hell, we have a great time.
Yeah, Jess said she definitely wants to go again. We had a good time.
If you know me, when we go, I always have an AC inverter. Like as long as I got my car, I've got a battery and a half that'll run for hours and hours on that inverter. So, guys want to make coffee in the morning, turn it right on, you're golden. Hell, we were out in the hell's I brought it out to Indiana. Ran the air conditioner for a while.
Hey, Marvin.
There was a problem with something going on with Dan's generator.
Hey, what's up, Rob?
Marvin. What's up, Rob?
I gotta get some more.
I felt so bad for Dan when he couldn't make Missouri when he already booked his flight.
What
He was
happened?
going to get in like an hour after me. I was so pissed off when he had to cancel it because of work.
Ah.
Like I said, we're trying to make whatever we can. Not to mention everybody's, people got claims and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, come out here," and it's like, ugh. There's so many opportunities, and it's just so hard to make them all.
Yeah, you can only get so much time off,
Yeah, I was hoping to make down to was it North Carolina, South Carolina with Swift. I was hoping to make with me, Dan, and Swifty to make a trip out there last month or this month. Just didn't work out.
Yeah, I said, hey, what's up to Swifty the other day.
Yeah, he's doing the best he can.
Right?
I miss him. Miss the shows.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I used to like the the trivia and stuff. It was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, and the old John Wayne. Me and Wayne up there hanging out.
Yeah, it wasn't even about the prizes. It was just about hanging out and doing some trivia.
Oh yeah, the fun,
laughing and having a good time. Yeah, absolutely.
It's all about the family. Having fun together. Hell, I've been lurking this past week. I haven't been up. I haven't even got into any of the races. Just been hiding. I think it was the JP's. I bought one spot just to throw him a couple bucks. Saturday. Yeah.
I got into a couple, then a couple $5 ones here and there.
You all see Joey Brown win the big
Can't have it.
jug last night.
What happened with Joey?
He won
What did he win?
Ah,
the jug last night. The Benzo was doing.
Nice.
nice.
Yeah, I was very happy to see it go to him.
Yes. We've talked about trying to do something for Joey, and it just, the new laws that have passed on Cash App and all that stuff is making things very tough.
It's in May, huh?
It just wasn't the right timing.
I'll have to get with you, Heath, and get some dates. This way I can get some time off and make some arrangements to travel.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I wanted to make. We tried to make Twin Rivers, but they actually closed like a week before when we went up to the Wham. And so we stayed in that log cabin with up there with Remy and everything.
Now, when you guys go up, do you got to pull like permits or anything for when you go in?
We only had to do Maine, but that was only for me because I was the only one, running the dredge. But in Maine, that covered everybody in the party who was with me. So, but I don't know. I think I was in Maine, where I was in New Hampshire with the Wham. I was high, not even high. I was just using my Bigfoot sluice. 8x10? Or no, 10 by 36. 10 by 36, I think.
That's a wide sluice.
8 by 36? Either 8 or 10 by 36. I don't know. I don't remember. It was some nice material, though, because it was beautiful, because all the garnets, it was like the material from Maine. Had a nice reddish pink tinge to it.
I just finally gave that big garnet that I got off of Benzo to my mom tonight. She came over for the birthday party. Been meaning to give that to her for a long time. My brother finally took his rock back. And get a pass for the weekend or a day.
I'm gonna try and get the that Honda mini pump. You know that one I'm talking about, that the handheld dredge pump. I'm gonna see about if I can possibly swing that this year if I'm gonna do dredging. Yeah, I just used a sluice when I was up there at the Wham.
So you can use just a regular sluice, not a power sluice.
All right, well, that's fine with me. Believe it or not, I'd
That's
rather
all I
actually
got
use my choice of anything is as long as there's the flow. I would honestly rather use my gold trap, my Green Mountain gold trap. I would rather use that over my Bigfoot.
I get a 6 by maybe 36 or 40 something.
6 by 48 you have.
Brad's got the same one. That's all I got. That and a couple pans, man, and a shovel. Well, I'm down. I'm ready. Let's do it.
And I have a 12 by 48 Dream Mat Vortex high or the leg sluice or high or not just sluice, and then I have that A52. Then I have this one, and I have another 6-inch short one. You got a lot of sluices.
Right on, Jeffrey.
Yeah, Heath knows all the stuff from up there. I just brought my stuff with me. You can use this, you can't use this, whatever. I
Hi,
just
Mary.
like to run unclassified. That's what I love about the Green Mountain Gold Trap. I just literally dump rocks on. Just grab a shovel, whatever's in it. If it's bigger than like a 3-inch rock, just a 3-inch or bigger, you just throw it all before you dump it onto the sluice. Just or the trap. Just dump it on. Just dump it, whatever it is.
Takes it, huh?
It was like
that
the
ice. That's
A52S.
amazing.
Nice. I got my my computer here is low battery, getting ready to shut down.
Yeah, I'm the same myself. I gotta get ready. Boss texts me, says no, he says he wants me for 4:30.
Oh yeah, then there's that work tomorrow.
Mhm.
You're
Can't
not
wait.
getting the rainstorm or the ice storm, are you?
Yeah, we're getting snow and rain mix. Should rain, then turn into a mix.
Shit.
So I gotta cancel the jobs tomorrow, reschedule them. I still gotta go to work. The installers don't.
Yeah, it's 22
That's
right
what-
now.
That's what I
It's
miss
been,
about
it
being
was-
an installer. When it rains, you got the day off.
Oh, I do miss that about being hourly,
Yeah.
or I don't miss that about
And,
I do miss the time off being hourly,
Nice.
but I love the pay. Nice, Brad.
Yeah, I get about the same amount of a check when I go in.
We rented a cabin, 2 itineraries, more than 2 occasions. Yes. I haven't been to Twin Rivers. I've just been to the Wham over there, and the time I had at the Coos Canyon was amazing.
That sounds familiar, Coos Canyon. Where's that at?
Hit B goes
That's
there.
in Byron, Maine. That's
In Maine?
the one that where
Hit B goes.
Keith, Buddy Biggs, and Monbird GP, we all went up there.
Yeah, Jess has got a high school friend that moved out there. Now she's in real estate now, which is pretty cool. But she bought a nice place out there and it's got a river on it. Nice little bend.
Oh, shit. And that's
I have to check that out.
I think was where I rented that camper. I was gonna bring my sister's camp. I was gonna drive up from PA to my sister's, and then drive up to Maine up there. But it was cheaper to rent a camper that was already up there than it would have been for fuel and everything. So it was just load the car up and go, and and we did it that way, and it slept. Supposedly, it was able to sleep 8 people, but the mattresses suck because they were literally like 2 inches thick.
Sleeping bags probably thicker.
Yeah, I mean, I stole half of them from the back. He stole, took some of the other ones to sleep on just because it was so bad.
So when you bring your own.
The time was amazing. Yeah, I wish I brought an air mattress. It was that bad.
Oh, wow.
my kid was supposed to go with me, so I took the big master bedroom in the camper. But knowing what I know now, I should have just taken the damn mattress with me. That would have been so much better.
All right, time for me to bail, guys. Early night.
All right,
Make
make
it,
it,
dog.
dog.
Have a good night.
Take it easy,
Yeah,
brother.
I'm not too
Yeah,
far
dog.
behind you.
We'll see y'all.
Yeah, I think we're all headed about there.
Mhm.
Mine's gonna kick me off here when the battery dies. I got 14%.
Yeah, David, I gotta find out and see. Schedule it. Yeah, what mattress? Oh, and the thing is, the suck is when the camper, the bathroom. I mean, it was so close to the door. You literally had to have the door open because your knees and you had to have the door open. There's no question about it.
This wasn't big enough, huh?
No, not at all.
Definitely wasn't
Arm,
joining the
take care.
mile high in that bad boy, were you?
What's that?
You weren't joining the Mile High Club, you said.
Not in that bad boy.
I mean, it was what 37? Was it 30 footer?
What did it run you guys, if you don't mind me asking?
What's that?
What did it run you guys to rent it?
I think it was $700
For the weekend?
I did what Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I left on Sunday. I think that's what it was. Yeah, just like Heath said. If someone was going to the bathroom, you make sure you knock on that door on the camper before you go in. Even though it was big enough, it's just because of that. It had slide outs. Buddy was had it made the best because he was so short. So he fit onto the couch. So the couch had plenty of, it had plenty of padding for him. He made out great. But he
Nice.
took one of the bunks in back, and yeah, it was the rest.
Making memories.
You know what? I'd pay double that for the time we had.
Right?
I would have gladly paid double that because it was well worth it. We sat there. We ate pretty much. We had egg sandwiches for breakfast, and pretty much everything else was ribeyes.
Oh man.
Yeah, we had so many ribeyes. We made ribeye sandwiches one night.
Nice.
And I had those potatoes that I got from was it 907 Pike, Alaska. He sent me those tinglet potatoes that I grew, and then so we had fried some of them potatoes. What's up, Benzo?
Yeah. That's doing good. Heard something about steak.
Oh yeah, it was amazing.
We'll do this
Lower
one.
red.
This man is in the house.
It was amazing.
There we go.
Firewood bundles were $8 a bundle, but they brought them to you, but they're a little wet. But they brought them to you, so you didn't have to, can't complain too much.
Yeah, those Big Daddy bags, they got a lot of little extra stuff in them.
Right?
That was over at the cabin, Jeffrey.
Mini bolognese in that jar. Oh, cool. Mini bolognas. Oh, not bolognas.
Class.
My eyes are as blurry as my screen right now. Ah. Hey, watch this. This is gonna be funny. Watch this. Hear it up, everybody. There
You know, when I got on earlier, that this was kind of messing up. I went to type and it took me out. It kicked me out when you did a charge with me or charge for me. And I don't know what the hell happened. I had to reboot it and come back. When I did, it was like the top part coming in and the chat was clear, but then it popped up a little thing there and then it was blurry, just like you were saying. I couldn't figure it out. So I went and refreshed it again and then just backed out and came back in. It worked pretty good from there, but
They're getting screwy, aren't they? Okay.
it's a deep fried one like a corn dog.
I went back to that store, and I don't know if they sell out or if they get them seasonally, but they weren't back. They weren't there no more. It's like, man, because they had other things. It was pickled bolognas, but they were like sausages.
Nice.
They weren't bad. It kind of tastes like a pickled sausage in a way. Yeah, but you throw them on the grill and got them hot with that little burnt crust on it. That was something else. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, I dig a corn dog too, man. Corn dog and some mustard. That'll work.
Yeah, so that was definitely over at the cabin. Do not grill them, you mean? That's something I want to make, though, is pickled kielbasa.
Ooh. Interesting.
I got some pickled eggs brewing in the fridge right now.
Yeah. How long are pickled eggs good for?
Ever?
A couple of years, I heard. After that, they just turned rubbery. I made some, believe it or not, I didn't even open.
I did an experiment one year, and it's like everything after 6 months, you weren't gaining anything. It was downhill.
Usually they get cloudy when you got to start worrying about bacteria. You're making me want to go to the fridge and get some.
Because the dragon eggs, they're still lurking. They're still around. I can put my hands on them. I can show them again. Not everybody ate all the dragon eggs, and I didn't know what to do with them, so they're still just sitting here.
That was from dill that I grew.
I love fresh dill. It's the best.
Eggs from chickens that I hatched out of an incubator.
Did you ferment the apples and make your own cider too,
I
man?
made my own brine.
Oh, that's enough. I didn't realize how easy it was to make apple cider vinegar. It is.
Yeah, Rob, it was pretty cool. We did my own pickles. Those were outstanding.
Mm.
I grew my own cucumbers for that too.
We've been having a rough go. We usually do that, and we've been trying. I don't know if we've tried our setup and our location. And it was like it was too much sun. We went shade, and it was too much shade, and just can't hit it. And we got some type of weevil, something in the ground that stops germination. You know, something eating our seeds, some kind of weevil bacteria, something. So we're
usually
having
squirrels get into our seeds before they'll pop up.
Yeah, but we're not seeing the disturbance. So everything that's already going goes. Our seeds aren't germinating in the ground now for some reason the last couple of years. We didn't ever hit it with any pre-emergence or anything, but they're susceptible to certain types of little bugs that just like to eat them. For all of them not to come up, it was, and then you re-sow and none of them come up again. And, you know, you put them in a cup and every one will come up, you know.
Now, do you guys replenish your fertilizer? You turn it over? What do you do?
Oh, I access to a tractor with a box on the back, and I turn it good. And We set it up real nice. We've just been having a problem with germ. Can't germ out there for some reason. We either started in containers or purchase started. Yeah. We usually focus on peppers and pickles.
But even if you start them from seed in a cup and then transfer them, you still have problems?
No problems then. But
Why don't
there's
you
some things that are
try
better.
this before you sow your seed? Put it in your mouth,
Huh?
and then sow it. You know what I mean? Let your saliva get in there,
Yeah.
and then put it into the ground. I just heard this the other day. I have never done it myself, but I'm going to try it this year to check it out and see how it does.
Maybe we can paint them with honey. That's a fairy. Coat them with honey and throw them in the ground.
Yeah, you think that'll work?
Yeah. If it's a bacterial thing or a fungal thing, it could help. But if it's like a weevil of some sort or mites or
Yeah, then you just that's
I don't
all.
yeah, it's just a little bit of
Soil sample. That's about your only bet. I mean, that'll tell you everything you need to know pretty much.
some maters and some taters. But the best thing we grow here is squash. It comes out of our ears for a few weeks and then it's over.
I can't get my damn pumpkins to grow for nothing, man.
Oh,
I got one to grow about that big. It was still green by the
I was
time.
growing candy roasters, bro, and I went and tended them every day and picked the bugs off and tended them. I was growing them. It's coming out this long, this big around candy. It's like a big long Cinderella pumpkin or whatever, kind of native.
Nice.
It's a native squash to the Appalachia, they say, or variety used to be candy roasters, as they call them. Still have some seeds. I don't know how viable they are now. It's been 10 years. Every time I tried here, total failure. The stink bugs or those, whatever they look, they get all over them by the thousands. So no pumpkins.
A lot of garnets.
What about using some diatomaceous earth to help it?
Look at all those garnets in that.
I was gonna say like the lye or lime or whatever they put on there.
The 7, yeah.
Mix that in. We got some of it just for wheat in the bag of Jess's car. I'll send you a baggie full.
Try not to overuse it, but we've tried the diatomaceous earth and for different things, and we have some of this. It's almost like kind of like a thing of eggshells in a way. We're going
Night bread.
turn that in this year. Pull the compost out and we turn that all in.
Night bread.
Have a
was
good
just-
day, Brad.
Well, I was telling Jess too. I'm gonna get more into our garden this year. I know we fight the squirrels, we fight all the animals off, but it's still enjoyable to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the squirrels. We got some squirrels. We usually let them just take the sunflowers at the end of the year. Just grow them just to look at them. Let the birds have them. Birds and squirrels have them.
Right on. Yeah, I got a bunch of crows and stuff I talk to in the morning. They're outside squawking.
Yeah. We got a pair of doves here. Fat. They're getting skinny. They used to fly down and eat out of the dog food.
I'll be right back. Let me run up and grab this cord.
You walk out there and the dogs are sitting there watching these 2 doves getting fat, eating the dry dog food. But the squirrel got in the fence. They didn't let that. They didn't tolerate that. They didn't mind the birds. Squirrels not allowed. Taking notes. What are you taking notes on? Yeah, we do that. We get some black cow and stuff like that. Turn out there. Chemical fertilizer and stuff like that. But we have couple compost piles, and last year we didn't turn, so this year we should. And I use the bucket and I drag all that out into the garden and spread it out everywhere, and then I till it all all around.
Very nice.
Pretty good. We do pretty good with potatoes and squash. Some years the beans do good. Some years they don't.
Swamp Dog Gold. Thank you, Swamp Dog.
We haven't been right here. Our okra's bad. Tomatoes are iffy, and cucumbers have kind of been a bust.
Very nice. There's a lot of garnets in that. A lot of cool
Very
stuff. Cords.
I've gotten corn to grow out of buckets. And I've got ears of corn on them. But then right before they're ready, it's either the squirrels that are jumping on them or the deer
Yeah.
come right up and bite the
of it because everybody wants it. You got to have a ton of it to get any. You really do.
Ooh, pretty.
You gotta 100 stalks gone. You got you ain't have none until you have more than 100 stalks. I thought about growing some of that popcorn though. I never
Yeah,
done that.
well, I'm in a little small apartment.
Oh yeah, dang. But you still got deer though.
Yeah, so I grow what I can out of pots, you know.
Man.
And I try to plant stuff that grows back every year. So
Yeah.
I got some pretty good herbs that are growing: the oregano, the rosemary, the thyme.
Oh yeah. That stuff's high on the stick.
Those are three that'll grow and keep
I
growing.
need a herb bed.
We just replanted last year. We replanted some asparagus again in the bucket, so we'll see how that turns out. We had one come back a couple years in a row, and then just took a crap. The squirrels got in. We got mint, spearmint.
Yeah, I got that problem. I keep pulling it out, trying to kill it. I can't kill it. I've dug everything up and turned it and pulled every last root I could find. I've done this twice. I mean, like completely. It's like I got it this time.
It's so hard to kill that stuff.
It maybe
Some of that stuff you just have to take like top 18 inches off.
now I know back in the day they used to set fire to stuff too. You know what I mean? Like to the fields to kill it and everything. You ever tried putting like fire on it or anything like that?
I think the problem is it's near the concrete and it's got tendrils going on the concrete. So no matter what you do, it'll be able to come back. Unless you went with straight kill it, something serious. Chemicals. What's up, Marvin? How's it going? Swamp Dog? Texas Donnie? Rich, you've been talking a good while now. I'll call him. Give you a break. It's eat your dinner finally.
Garnets.
Look at that.
Pizza and
Give it fried
wings.
pickled eggs. I haven't sit long enough yet.
I made something a little different tonight. I grilled sweet potatoes. That's tricky. You got to peel them and then slice them and then like pre-microwave them a little bit just to get them started. Then grill them, but like probably on a mat. A little olive oil, salt, and pepper. Just a little. Don't touch them. You just put them down, grill them, and then you flip them once, real gentle. I think I hit it. It was pretty good. Not too mushy, not firm. Because it's firm, that would have been gross. But never had grilled sweet potato rounds like that.
Never liked sweet potatoes, really. I've tried them. Just
If they're cooked right, they're pretty good.
They grow. It's one of our big crops here in Carolina. So you walk into the grocery store and there's a 500-pound pile of them. They're like 30 cents a pound, and it's like, well, it's one of our something we eat here a lot. Mashed sweet potatoes pretty good. You just regular baker. Now I'm weird. I like just a little butter, something like that, with a little salt and pepper. I'm plain pepper. Yeah,
The
I do
brown
that.
sugar.
That's more like a dessert. Yeah, if you want to go dessert style, people come out with they have the cinnamon nutmeg shakers with the brown sugar and all the they've. It's more like a dessert. I usually don't go the sweet route.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not. I've tried sweet potatoes a couple times. Tried it once like a baked potato almost, and then once like a fry where you fry it twice. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because I was working for the restaurant cooking, and
They burn.
I just didn't like it.
Yeah, I'm the same with you, Chris.
The sweet potato fries are a little funky. I'll agree. You got to do them right. They just usually just taste like the oil.
Right? They're
I've
easily
tried it
burnt.
baked. I've tried it fried.
Yeah, they're either
Yeah.
soggy or burnt, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You got to fry them twice, but like you say, you got to know how to cook them. So it's but even with the baked, I don't know. Sweet
Man,
potato pie, I didn't care for either. So
you have
maybe
the
it's just the sweet
root
potatoes.
vegetables, man. That'll change your mind. And you have get your potatoes, sweet potatoes, your turnips, and your parsnips, and you just chunk them all up, toss them high heat, roast them. Oh, it's good. And then you got because the parsnip and turnip are more bitter, and then you got the potatoes more neutral, and the sweet potatoes more sweet. I like that dish. Yeah, roasted.
Yeah, I gotta find someone to send me a nice collard green recipe.
All right, you wash them and then you throw them in the trash.
I've made them before and they've come out decent, but I've had some really good stuff out there. I'd like to have a nice, good recipe.
Yeah, I've never wrote one down, but I can cook them.
I use ham hocks. What the hell? I forget what I used.
That is some pretty cool. That was a pretty fun bag, Swamp Dog. Some nice fine gold.
Cool.
A lot of garnets.
Now, who is that from?
That was from Swamp Dog.
Oh,
Swamp Dog.
Yeah, I have had.
that I
it
got never
for-
had.
That looks tasty.
I had it for a minute. What do I do with it? Swamp Dog.
Butter and brown sugar, Marvin says.
Heath, speaking of panning, how's that the kinky doing? Got 1 gram bottle of kinky.
Who's got a kinky?
I gave him my 1 gram bottle.
Oh.
I'm waiting for his video.
Swamp Dog.
I got 3/4 of a gram out of it. Got pissed off, put it all right back in the vial. But I wet panned it.
I haven't had the pleasure yet to do a kinky vial. One of these days.
Yeah, better part of a year. It's been a minute.
As long as he's got the same material that I got, I want to see everybody do it. Let me tell you, I got some time into that vial.
Oh,
I consider myself a decent, not a great panner, but a decent panner.
that's that kinky shit still, or that jug or whatever. I still have to. That's as clean as I've gotten it, and that's as long. That was a lot of work there.
Aqua Donkey said it just kept freaking growing more and more gold.
Yeah, Yeah, Donna, if you pan it like I do, you don't ever worry about it because you got it in another pan and you don't throw the dirt and the water out, and you just go through it until you don't find anything in it. And even then, if you're worried, give it to somebody else, your tailings, save it in a bucket and give it to somebody else to go through.
The only stuff I've ever dumped was like 1/2 inch plus.
That is a great thing for it to do, Swamp Dog. Just sit there.
Been filling in holes in my yard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Getting
that
nice.
is a great thing to do with it to fill in the
The
holes.
ride's getting some. It's not smooth.
Yeah, good luck, Heath. It still doesn't matter. You still got to pan it at some point.
You can run it in a sluice and you'll get it, and you'll get a whole bunch of heavies, and then you'll have to pan it. And yeah, it's still a bitch.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
Like
worse.
I honestly haven't finished it because it's a bitch. Like, yeah, I don't have any good excuse besides that.
I probably have had 20 hours into 3/4 of a gram out of 1 gram, 10 hours. And probably 3/4 of that was drinking.
It's just a little vial, huh?
Yeah, it's just it comes in a
About as
little
big as a
thing like
quarter.
this is even big.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, about 1/4 big and maybe 2 inches tall, 2.5 inches tall.
Okay, that's a decent amount of black sand.
It's just like this.
It's about what you get out of a clean out.
Hey, Jeffrey Button, don't ever give up hope on that. I won one at the Marvin Huff event.
Yeah, you did.
I think I got something similar to one of those. I just got to get a different pump for it. Mine's the one where you clip on the battery.
You clip on the
James,
battery.
that's a good question, but it doesn't matter.
You need one I can plug in, run inside.
Yes, James. Flower Gold Wizard Sluice would work for it.
You still got to pan it out, though.
Yeah.
Your concentrates. So the material that's given with it is so fine as well.
It's like it's ready for the table.
Yeah. But the whole point of it is to be panned out. Is not to sit there and cheat with a a Miller table or the Gold Buddy, whatever, or the
Buddy.
it's just to pan it. That's the whole point of it, is to pan it. And yeah, no, it's a fucking nightmare. Straight up, I'll tell you, it's a fucking nightmare.
Donna, how many bags of dirt do you have down there you're sitting on?
I know.
She has quite.
A kinky is available. I have to find out.
It is available.
It is available.
It is.
Oh.
Yep.
I haven't done one on the show, and I try to do one on everything I can find eventually. A lot of those places, they ain't open right now. I was surprised.
A lot of places are out of gold right now.
Hell yeah, Donna.
I thought I missed that one everybody always gets every year, the American Gold Prospectors, but I talked to him, and he never released his this year. So I was like, oh, well, I thought I missed it again, but no, he never did it.
I was waiting for what's her name? Yukon Alley to do hers.
Right.
I haven't checked the last 2 weeks, but last time I checked, no.
His vial's set long enough it's dry.
Oh, that's when you do it. That's
That's the best time to do it.
well,
What's
Vendetta did a dry pan on the kinky and knocked it out of the park. It was like it was like magic. How did he do that fast? Dry. He dry panned the kinky like that.
Yeah.
The secrets in the water.
No water.
A lack thereof, right?
Yeah, that's a dry panning is a blind spot for me. That's for sure. I ain't got nothing dry out here. Even when it is dry, it's wet.
Yeah, no, he hasn't posted nothing yet. Yeah, you got to just email Creed for it. That's all. Problem is, even if you're trying to get the magnetics out, the gold is so small that even if you're getting the magnetics out, it's going to be stuck to it. You're going to really need to have one of those really fancy magnetic screws because it's ball milled gold. So it's like the finest of fine. It's talcum powder.
It's pretty fine.
Yeah, it's thinner. It's like 100 minus. It's way thin. You know, you're sitting there and you're taking. It's like when you're trying to pull that pan back. No matter how carefully or quick or however you do it, you're still pulling gold back, no matter what you do.
He said the resdo.
Hey, I mean, I'd love to see more people get into it and do it. You know, that's challenging shit. Test your skills.
Yeah. That Vendetta bag I did last night was a lot of fun, I'll tell you what. But if I had ran it through the machine, I'd have just made it harder, I think.
Which bag was that?
It was the Hundo Turkey.
Yeah, I saw the notifications and everything, and I just didn't make it last night. Like I said, I haven't been to anything since your stream last week.
I think I went to bed early.
Well, shit. Thomas 907.
Oh, jeez. Look who's here.
Well.
Winter in Alaska. Fine.
Call
Oh,
in.
he's playing and saying it's too cold. You could sit on his laptop on his bed next to Sissy and just have it facing him.
Even though they were the dog.
Yeah, no, it's about that time anyways, because I got to get to bed because I got to be at work. It's 20 after 11. I got to be in at 4:30. So. That's it.
Right, I definitely keep all my tailings and run them at least 2 or 3 times.
Every now and then a big piece gets squirrely and you don't ever know.
Oh yeah, I've got I don't know how many buckets under here, tailings over here, out on the deck, stuff I haven't, buckets of stuff on the front porch. I think the only place I don't have materials in the garage yet.
Oh.
I got in the attic.
That's not good in the attic.
what y'all know about one of these.
Very little.
Ain't got one of those.
That a Marshall Vincent?
Yeah.
I remember him saying something about selling something.
Oh, I won it on a race, I think.
Take care, Marvin. Yeah, guys, I think we're down to about 16 people, but I got to get to bed shortly, so I think we're gonna take it to the after party for a few minutes, and then yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for putting up with me. Thanks to all the guests on panel. And hopefully, as long as we don't have any more snow next week, we'll see you next Thursday. Snow, ice, whatever the hell's coming up. So, night all.
Thanks very much. Thanks, Swan Dog. Appreciate that still.
Big red button.